Oh, wow. Is this a problem or is this a blessing? Is this a problem or is this a blessing? Is this a problem or is this a blessing? This is amazing. This is a sweetest sound. Welcome to Jamrock Empresses and Queens. A warm welcome to JamericanScorpio Toro. Thank you for clicking in to see a girl on another live stream. I am so blessed to have your energies connect with your girl. All right. Let's see what's going on. Tarshini Queen is in the house. Love Smith Queen is in the house. Big up yourself. A warm welcome, Empresses. How are you doing? Diana H is in the house. A warm welcome. Ooh, Nancy's in the house. My queens are representing tonight. Big up yourself, Empresses and Queens. Come on in. Much love to you. Tarshini, Love Smith, Diana, and Nancy's in the house. Happy to see you today too, my queen Tarshini. So glad to have your energies join me. All right. There you go. Did our pin in, so we're going to pull the energies in. Your girl got a little bit of testing going on, Empress and Queens, but I passed my test. I passed my test. I got a lovely reading done today, and I sure did pass that test. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ask my Empress and Queens to hit that thumbs up for your girl. You know I am so blessed to have your energies join me each night. So this is going to be a blessing for Empresses and Queens, right? We're not going to claim the problems. We're not going to claim the energies of negativity. We pass tests. Our angels, our spirit guides, men, our spirit team is on our side. We're calm, we're collected, we're cool. We're blessed, we're successful, we're happy. We have what we want, we manifest what we want, we wish for what we want, we get what we want. The universe provides for us. We're stable, we're loved, we're amazing, we're fantastic, we're kind and wonderful. Our dreams come true. Every wish fulfilled. We're abundant and we're living our best life. Calm and tranquil. Woo! There you go. Man, Empresses and Queens, your girl, your girl had to get her reading done today. Woo! So let's see. You really enjoyed the black. Well, I'm glad that I changed it up, Queen. I'm glad I changed it up. I really love it myself. I like that metallic. I think it really brings in fall. It makes me feel like I'm in fall season. And then the fall colors are starting to come out. So, you know, the pumpkin looks are coming up. I cried with excitement. Ooh, what did you say, Love Smith Queen? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back here. Hi, hi, Queen and Jam family. I received a job offer today. Blessings and abundance, infinite love, blessing and abundance. I rejoice with you, Love Smith. I could just grab you through the. Oh my God! I could just grab you through. I give you a big hug there. Congratulations, Queen. Wow! 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 Congratulations, Queen. You're really. It's your time, Queen. September is the best month ever. All right, man, we're crying with excitement for you too. Yes, we're sending her hugs, Tarshini Queen. Wow. Yes, you see, you have all the support, all the congratulations going on. You sadly found out your old boss was laid off today, which is crazy. So his ending brings you a new beginning. His ending brings you your, it's like the release, right? The release of power and your, ah, man, I am so happy. I am so excited to hear this. I'm listening as I drive back home from my son's soccer practice. Okay, Nancy Queen. Okay, okay. Drive safely, clean. You know we rock with you. Hi to your son. I hope he had a good time, good fun time. Woo! There you go. Your Jam family kept me from deep depression. Queen, that's what we're here for. We're a small but tight-knit family, right? So that's why we don't allow anyone come and infiltrate and penetrate and try to break us down. We don't want nobody come break us down. You right? Come break us down. Shoo. Life is what it is already, right? So only energy of upliftment and support. Man, Queen, you made my night saying this. Let's pull some blessings. Since it's about blessings tonight, let's pull some blessings up in here for my Empress and Queens. So I want each of us to claim our blessing. Make your wish, man. Make your wish manifest. Be patient and let it come. And then share the laughter, share the joy, share the fun. Because just as we share in the down times, we're going to share in the ups times. Saddle up, Empress and Queens. Our blessings are coming. A blessing on the children. So for those of us who are mothers, who are sisters, right? Who have nieces and nephews, who have pets, because you know better than anyone else when you have pets, they're just as your children, right? A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. So if we're a lonely man, lonely hearts is going to attract the companionship that you're desiring. So our blessings are coming. A blessing on a home. You know how it goes. Home is where the heart is. So where we live and rest our head, we call it home. But sometimes we manifest something different. We manifest the dream homes that we want to spend or the rest of our time in, or majority of our lives in. So a blessing on a home. Some of you who may be closing out, right? Closing on your homes. Finding your dream condominium, your dream apartment, your dream flat, wherever you're going, right? Woo! I love it. Let's pull two more. Let's pull two more. Man, this is amazing. Great. I tell you, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Problem or a blessing, and we got some blessings up in here tonight. So a blessing to find the truth. Some of us are still seeking for some answers. Some of us are still searching for answers. And we have a blessing to find the truth here. And a blessing for good men and fathers. See, just like a blessing for a good companionship, good men. Because sometimes you get companionship, but the masculine not that good. Right, and you get fooled and bamboozled, and before you know it, your energy is locked into turmoil. So not only that a blessing to bring companionship, but to also make them good ones. So Empress and Queens, we are in claiming our blessings. I think it's a lovely evening, a blessing on a resolution. Tell you, man, is it a problem? Here is a resolution. Here's a solution to finding, solutions to issues that we have, issues we face. We all encounter them at some point or the other. It's never all smiles and rainbow. We have to keep ourselves uplifted. We have to keep ourselves pumped. We have to keep ourselves inspired. We have to keep ourselves going. But it's never 100% all smiles and rainbows. We have our down times. We're humans, right? But we try to keep it positive. For 90% of the time. Black is in the house. A warm welcome, Emperor. Big up yourself, enough respect. How are you doing? Woo! I am so excited about this. So Nancy say he thinks he is Cristiano Ronaldo, showing off with moves. Hello, you are only 7. Calm down, little man. I tell you. That's it, Nancy. You see, Nancy Queen, a great, amazing mom like yourself. You raise amazing sons to become great men, right? That are going to be the foundation of the forward, the future. You're raising the future right there sitting beside you. So let that little man be great, queen. Raise that little man of yours to be great. Because too many moms are out there now not raising great men no more. Feminine energy finding it difficult to find great men. So raise a little man and let him show his little masculine power energy there. Show it, let him rise. Let him rise and shine, queen. Let him feel great and good. Lovesmith queen knocking it out in the early evening. Can I do a reconciliation time reading for queen? I'm going to do that for you. Thank you for giving me time to revive, to recoup, right? To rejuvenate, to refresh. So I'm renewed and I'm ready to go. But look at these amazing blessings. A blessing on the children as Nancy L is sitting beside her fantastic little prince, right? A blessing on the children because they're the future. And as I said, like I always tell Tarshini Queen, animals, man, your pets, they're great. They're their greatest companion and friends. They love you more than sometimes human will show love to you, right? So a lot of us have our pets, and some of us are still digging in to find inner truths as well as outward truth in our life. And for great men, powerful men, stable men, honest men. The greatest want of the world is the want of men. Men of honest stature. Oh my gosh, incredible men. Great masculine energies. Stable men. Men of honor and integrity. Right? Solution-based men. All right. He says, Mom printed. I want steak. I said, sure. When you start playing professional and bring money and the shaking. Well, pick up yourself. You know what? You might put that statement might sound light and fun between mother and son, but who knows? You never know who you're raising. And that's why you give them the best, put out your best, you give them your love, your attention, just what you're doing. Take him to his little game, his little practice, pick him up, let him have a good time, a good childhood and life. And you never know what you raise, queen. Shoo, you can be driving beside the next president, El Presidente, and don't even know it. So let's jump right on in. After seeing such wonderful blessings, men, we're off to a great start because Lovesmith came in here with two great news. Great news. Gosh, congratulations, queen. Do you know how wonderful it feels to know that you have been offered, you got the offer that you darn well deserve. All right, 5 of Wands. So let's take our time and now look into Corey and see if there is reconciliation timing for this energy with you. I'm so pleased you're all here. Please hit that thumbs up, Empress and Queens. As a matter of fact, I didn't even do my little intro. Fire, water, earth, and air. I say fire, water, earth, and air. A warm welcome, respect, Empress and Queens, Emperors and Kings. Man, you make me smile. All right. And when I say smile, you put that mile in the smile for real. All right. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Psalms 30 verse 5. I'm trying to tell you, queen. I'm trying to tell you. Yes. Ooh. I remember when I was going to university, it's Sabbath based. They have a Sabbath based curriculum, and Ellen G. White wrote that the greatest want of the world is the want of men who will not be bought or sold, men with integrity, right? Men that are leaders, men that are true and just. And I like her writings. Ellen G. White. Her name is Ellen G. White. Never forgot her. All right. Let's get into Corey's energy, spirit, and see if we can establish a timeline, Spirit, for reconciling with the energy of our Scorpio Queen, Love Smith, show us when will the Corey energy, Cancer energy, come and reconcile? What timeline? Okay. Let's see if we can establish some timing. So the Death and the Queen of Wands. So for timeline, Queen, give me time to pull my cards and study them so I can know what timeline we're pulling in for Corey's energy. 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords. So not only that we're getting a timeline out here, we're also getting some messages that go with the connection of reconciliation and what will happen during that time period too. All right, so the Magician and the King of Pentacles. All right, we're getting a little warm here. Okay, this is our little warmer, King of Pentacles. All right, show us when will Corey come back in the energy. Oh, here's another one. Whoa, wow. All right, Hermit. All right, show us when Corey will come back in the energy of our Scorpio Queen, Love Smith, and reconcile with her energy. When will he return to her energy? When will he come back? When will he reunite his energy with us? Whoa, there you go. It starts to look warm and nice up in here. There you go. We're cooking in the oven now. Two of Pentacles. We're cooking up something in the oven here. Now let's give the outskirt spirit. All right, 7 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. And I need the outer skirt here. What a coincidence that my old boss get laid off today. Queen, you may see it as a coincidence, but you know what? It may align with the fact that you got laid off and then he got back what he did. Right in the timing that you get your offer. So it may just be a blessing for you, like to say, you know what, let me show you this. I'm glad you hear the news of him getting what he deserved. Because if they treat you that way, they're never going to get away with it. For a while, they do get away for a while, but it never lasts for long. Here's the energy of Temperance and the 2 of Pentacles. And now we're going to do the rest here, and then we should get, let me see something in the meantime. All right, so this one here, Spirit, let's clarify timeline for the 10 of Wands. Please clarify timeline for the 10 of Wands, please. All right, I'm getting there. And then for the 10 of Wands, Spirit, clarify timeline. 10 of Wands for me, please. All right. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Swords with our Queen of Cups. All right, Queen. Now let's get one last energy and we should get your timeline established for you. So this, let me put this so I know that establishes that here. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. So that means the Knight of Swords with 10 Wands. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Show us, Spirit. We're looking for the timeline that Corey will reconcile. All right, we got 2 more. Oh, what an ending. What an ending right there in the Judgment with the energy of the Devil and the same 2 of Swords. Wow. All right. Okay. So we got it together. Let's get this baby rolling. Okay. So Spirit, when will the reconciliation happen between Corey and Love Smith, Cancer and Scorpio? Alright. Alright. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Love Smith Queen. All right. So this what's happening here with Corey's energy to show you he's reconciling and when he plans on coming back in with your energy. So at some point in his energy, he's going to feel like the timing is right. So evidently we see him waiting on the right timing. He's really waiting on the right timing where he feels like things are okay again. So he's waiting to feel that feeling. um he knows he'll feel it because he feels like he's open to your energy again. He feels like the forgiveness is there. He feels like nothing is there because he's been holding on anyway. You are the center of his attention when it comes to this time period when he wants to reunite with your energy, and so he's trying to connect with you there right now. It shows present, future, past, and so it's like trying to toggle between his energy when he's feeling like, fighting the feeling of coming back to you. In the end, he does make up his mind. He wants to reconcile. He comes back, but then he's considering, okay, if I reconcile, will I get, it's like Corey's always in his truth seeking energy. He has not stopped. He continued on this mission of seeking truth no matter what, love and truth. And so in his energy, when he does finally reconcile with your energy, he's deciding, okay, am I seeing things for what it really is? Am I seeing everything as it is or as it should be? Um, so now that we know that he's waiting on the right timing and he's focusing on your energy and focusing on the right timing to come, and that's when he feels most forgiven and he'll be coming back. The timeline is going to be um, it's now September. So September, October, November, December. So in the timeline is showing anywhere up to winter time. So winter time usually span over into the new year, right? So winter time starts and it spans over into the new year. So that means you still have a possibility that before the Christmas time, as per se, that he would want to reach out to your energy. But as for a matter of months, it would span in about when he start to feel that forgiving energy. It's coming up into about the 4th month. That's when his energy start missing you enough, wanting to reconnect in you enough, and that his patience has now run out to connect with you, and he feel like he has gained his power back. The burden off his shoulder has lifted. He feel fun and rejoicing and get it and ready to get out there, and he feels like at this point whatever is blocking his energy to reunite, that's the time. So it's going to be winter time. And why I say winter time instead of just give you the specifics to say, okay, the beginning of winter, middle of winter, end of winter, I just say winter time for you to span the whole scope of it, so that even if it's in the beginning of winter, midwinter, or end of winter, it covers the entire winter season, since, as I said, time is not linear and it will show you a time. Then I can even give you time, reading time. You can even specify dates and so on. You can specify days, weeks, the months, and so on. Now, I don't do that as a reader just because I've seen where changes are made, as also because of free will. Free will can allow time to shift and change energy with free will. That's what free will is. People change, shift, and change their mind in free will, and so that will make an action come through a little bit faster and sometimes delayed more. So if there's a delay, at least you know that the energy is still spanning through the season and has time for that. So if you are looking for him to come back soon, that would be an issue because his energy is still waiting for the right timing. So that means if he does contact any time before this time period, the reuniting, the reconnection may just be like drawn out until it's the right time for him to say, I'm ready to. So it might just be whether it's friendship or just talk and then disappear again. That type of thing. But as a really reconnecting and wanting you to try something with your energy, that is the time span that he has given himself to come in and connect with you. All right, so let's see. Winter time. Yes, Queen, winter time, in the winter season. Because what happened anytime in reading, this is the only card in time in reading that can have you. As a matter of fact, if I see this card in time in reading, I can just throw your time and just tell you I can literally tell you it's timeless. It's whenever. I can just tell you it's just whenever this energy feels like it, because they're operating in temperance. In temperance, it becomes so, it fluctuates, their energy fluctuates. Like one day they'll feel like doing it, then they talk themselves out of it, they overthink, they overanalyze, and they go back to waiting again because they're in temperance. So until they put down this card, really, this is the card that can throw you into oblivion when it comes to timing in tarot. This is the card that can cross all time span, all seasons. And so with the exception of this, which as I tell you, that is where free will happens here in the temperance. It's free will. Free will. When I feel like it, when I'm good and ready. When I make the call, especially because he's in the energy of the magician, which means he has the power here. He holds the key to reconcile it. He's the one who holds the key to doing it. And because he holds the key, his timing, it's in his timing when he feels good and ready, pretty much. And it shows what has to happen and how it's going to occur, and the timeline that it will occur in. And then your best timeline end up being the winter time, because then is when he'll make his judgment call here. And funny enough, when he does reconcile, well, this is not what he'll do when he reconcile reading, so I'm not going to really give you that part of it, because that's a different reading. But we also can see what energy is coming in and what's going to, man. So as I said before, waiting on an energy to come back to you, it's like pulling teeth. You're just gonna, and that is why I advised last night, when it comes to timing for an energy, give them the timing you want to give them, not the timing they want to give you. When they don't come back in that timing, live your best life, because no matter what, winter time is gonna come around. So time is gonna run off. It just won't run off quick enough for you, because you're waiting and hoping and wanting things to come back, and wanting things to change, and wanting things to be different. So even if he did come in your energy, the energy would end up ghost again. It has to be the right timing, because energies will come back in your energy, but for a short time. So you think they come back to reconcile, but no, they just come back, appear for a short little, and just fizz out again because of the this. So even if he did reappear, it would be for a brief. You would be like, oh, it's not winter and no. It's a brief pass through. So I'm not gonna tell you about the brief pass because that would be a reading on its own. But I'm not telling you about the brief comebacks. I'm talking about really wanting to do something with your energy. All right. Because brief encounters has nothing to do with reconciliation. All right, Queen. Let's see. Danny Freeman is in the house. A warm welcome. Danny Freeman said, you give so much to others. You need to know that you give is what you give is what you get. You have admiration for someone as well, Queen. You have admiration from someone. I know you private, so that's all I'm saying. Much blessing and love. Danny Freeman, much blessing and love to you. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so very much. I so appreciate you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Let me see. Yes. Why I say anytime he feels like it, Lovesmith. When you're in temperance, let me tell you how temperance operate. Let me tell you how temperance operate. When you're waiting to do something, and you're waiting for the right timing, temperance is all about the right timing. So right timing for you can mean I get up one day, it's raining, I'm stuck home because it's snowing, or I'm stuck home because there's something is happening, or I'm not well, so I'm not going to work. The stars align so that you're watching television and you see this exact feminine energy that look just like Lovesmith, and Lovesmith run across your mind, and now you're feeling Lovesmith. You can't stop thinking about Lovesmith, and so you feel like you need to give her a call or a text or something. Free will is where take over there. Someone can use free will to be stubborn, right? Because it's your free will. So the energy is there, it's active, but it's your free will to reach out. Some energies, if they're stubborn and if they're egotistical, it will burn them. They'll feel the energy, they'll want it, but they hold out. That's what free will do with temperance. While others in temperance, they feel it, so they feel like, oh, this is the sign that I need to contact her. It's time. And they'll reach out and contact. However, because it's not the right timing for their energy to reconcile, they may contact you because they feel like it at that point. Something or someone reminded them of you, but they don't necessarily want to. It's just a reminder of you, like a smell or a flower or something you did before, or your favorite music came on, something. So when they reach out, it's going to be almost like ghosting again, because they reach out in a timing that they're not ready to reconcile. They just missed you so bad in that moment, or something reminded them of you in that moment, or so on. So they felt like they needed to reach out. See what I'm trying to say? And that's what free will does in temperance. It makes them either do it or restrict themselves from doing it until the right timing, because it has to be done. Everything has a timing. Everything has a perfect timing. We just don't see it or understand it or know it. Everything happened in a coordinated. If you ever listen to scientists and mathematicians when it comes to number and the order of things, everything happened in certain order and timing, and it's mind-blowing. But anyway, and that's why some people believe in fate, some people believe in destiny, some people believe that what is going to happen is going to happen no matter what, free will or not free will. So different beliefs go in different direction where that's concerned. All right, so that's what I mean when you say whenever he feel like it, pretty much, because he holds the magician card. So no matter what, it's gonna be on him, you know. All right. Yesterday you mentioned that he would be married, which means he'll propose marriage. Queen, that was your far future. That was your far future. So we read for your near future, and then we read for your far future. So yes, if your energies does reconcile, and what the here you go again is understanding readings. In readings, if things happen a certain way, and that is why you have cause and effect. If things happen in a certain order, it leads to this. If the order is deviated from, or you take sidetrack or so on, it may lead to the same result, but it may take longer to get there. And some cause and effect can even change the course of the outcome, because you change the order so far, so much. And that is why in every reading, when you see a crossroad, or when you see something that's blocking, or when you see something that's preventing you from getting the result that you want, you have to clear all of that, work on all of that to get to that kind of outcome. If those stumbling blocks remain in the way and remain undealt with and uncleared, there's no way you're going to get the outcome, because Spirit is showing you how to get to the outcome you want by doing certain things. It takes action. But anyway, I'm not here teaching reading classes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we Okay. Trust me, Queen. It goes into oblivion. It's always an explanation for something, and it goes into it goes on and on. It's never ending. All right. So where are we? Perhaps I can do a reading on when he'll propose later. Queen, I say, I as a reader like to do things in order first. I say, make him reconcile with you first before you do when he'll propose. Why? Here's an incident, and let me explain it to you. When I read his energy, right, and I read his proposal, and I read when he'll propose, I'll get his reading on his proposal and his wedding and so on. Then you find out it's not to your energy, because in the energies, it's like it shows the person thinking of you, wanting to be with you and so on, but it doesn't mean they don't have other energy adjoining or conjoining or simultaneously thinking about marriage with. So when I see them thinking of it with you, then proposing and so on, that proposal can be for a whole other energy. So until they're reconciled with you, where their energies are with you, I don't want to do a proposal reading for you, because I don't want to give you an inaccurate reading. All right? Just for the sake of doing the reading for you. All while knowing I can throw it because his energy hasn't reconciled. Okay? All right. So you know your girl got you guys regardless. So I'm not just trying to throw it out there. I know when to do what kind of readings for your energies. All right. Spirit is just revealing that it may or can be nothing certain. No, not may or can be nothing certain. All right. Queen, you want me to do a reading classes, but this is not a reading class. But what I'm trying to tell you is your readings, all right, say something is going to happen on tomorrow, right? And you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, because all you know, you're going to your bed tonight to sleep, and you're getting up tomorrow in your normal routine. So you have no idea that on tomorrow, if you go to the supermarket like you planned, there might be a delay in going to the supermarket because an accident took place just a minute before you got on the road, right? It's like that. Now, you plan on getting to the supermarket because it's your normal routine that every single Friday morning you go to the supermarket to get your groceries. But you turn on the news. Listen, you turn on the news and you see on the news, oh, this is your local news. An accident is on I 20 somewhere or whatever highway you're taking to get to the supermarket. So there's a delay, and so you may want to wait until the traffic clear and whatever. You're not going to now say, oh, it's Friday morning and I do my grocery shopping at this time Friday morning, so let me go sit in that jammed, traffic jam just to get to the when you know it's not. You're going to delay your time, or you're going to take another route because now you are aware of something that you didn't know before. If you did not listen to that news, guess what would have happened? You would have gone sit there in the traffic jam because you weren't aware that there was a pileup before you get to the pileup. That's how our reading works. It is that foundation of telling you and showing you what's ahead, what's to come. So now your actions determine the outcome. Am I still gonna go but take a different route around this jam to get to my grocery store, or because I like to take this route and I don't like to detour, am I gonna just hold back an hour and two or wait till this clear up then I go? If you wait until it clear up to go, the outcome is the same because you're gonna get your groceries, but much later than if you go now and reroute and go get your groceries because you're aware of the traffic jam here. See what I'm saying? So same result, delayed timing. So you still get your grocery no matter what, but an hour later. While if you go and aware of the traffic jam and detour, you just get it like, it's trying to explain something. You're making me explain the unexplainable. Oh my gosh. So it's free will. Free will determines your outcome. So when you do a reading, that is why you can ask for, say, for you Empress and Queens, if you want to do a reading and find out what stumbling block is in your way. What am I not seeing that's blocking me from such and such an outcome, such and such a result? I can tell you that. Because if you take care of that, it is like doing something in hindsight. Because you see it before. You're aware of something that's coming up to stop you from getting to the result that you want, and you're taking care of it. So for example, you are in a relationship, you see a fight coming up, you see an argument coming up, you see a possible dating, cheating, or whatever's coming up and so on. Now your free will either let you stand still and watch and see, let me really see if he's gonna cheat on me. Let me see if he's gonna cheat on me. And then he cheat and you address it afterwards. Or you mitigate, you counter it. You're like, honey, I have this wildest dream that you met with a girl tonight. Like, it's so weird. And he get freaked out because he think you know something you don't know and don't meet up with that girl anyway. So it's your actions. So do you want the energy to cheat and you find out after, or do you want to mitigate it and counter the cheating and he may change his mind altogether and so on? It depends on what you do. So when you get your reading, it depends on how you react to the reading and how you take it and the steps you take that gets you to where you're going. So it can either be delayed or, and then free will, strong free will can even change your outcome altogether. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm a strong free will. I can see a reading and change the outcome altogether because I'm not going to sit and wait for certain outcomes when I have control over it. if there is no control, because a lot of the situations we encounter is fated, is predestined, destiny. You can't change it no matter what. You just can expect it then. So the blow is softer. It's not as frightening. You cope better because you saw it coming, right? It's just like, for example, if a psychic tell you something is going to happen, or if the meteorologist tell you rain is gonna fall tonight, what do you do? Take your umbrella, right? You prepare for the rain. Chances are it does rain and you're like, yay, glad I got my umbrella. But what if it doesn't rain though? You're like, oh, the meteorologist was wrong. There you go. It's the predictions of what's to come. It's predicting, right? There you go. All right. So let me let that go for now, and hopefully that can spread across your readings in a better understanding of how to look at it. All right. Yesterday was my energy. Yesterday it was to my energy. You mentioned that we'd have to make some hard decisions, and there you go. Free will. You can make decisions for yourself, but then again, you can't force the other energy to make a decision that's towards you, or else, for example, you'd have already have them the energy doing what you need them to do, because you could force them to kind of act the way you want them to act. But because of free will, and we cannot force those things, we have to just see the right timing of things when it's going to happen. All right, so there you go. Let's get on. Empress and Queens. Anybody want a reading? My cash app is linked to the top of the chat. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me get my cash app to the top of the chat. You see, yes, it was a little bit of a derail, because now I go off in a tangent explaining something that other energies may not be interested in. So I'm just doing a live for one energy, where as the others may clearly understand this already, or even may not be interested in all that explanation. So, but it's okay. Let's get to it. Okie dokie. But I'm a natural. I like to explain things anyway. No, it was pinned. It was pinned. What am I talking about? It's been there. It says replace pin. It's been there. All right. So let me see. Beautiful insight. Yes, Starshini Queen. No reader explain these sorts of things. Right, Queen. Right. Okay. All right. So let's go. Story Truth Speaks. A warm welcome. Queen, and that's why I tell you to ask about when he will propose. I say wait for a reconciliation first, because if you don't get a reconciliation, there's no reason to wonder about when the proposal would happen, because those are futuristic reading, and you'll be sitting and waiting, right? I can do your readings and you can sit and wait for oblivion. It wouldn't affect me one way or the other, but I understand how the recipient of the reading perceives it. Because once a reader tell you, yeah, you're gonna be proposing, you're gonna sit there and wait for it. Because I said time is not linear. You see it, but then you sit and wait for it day after day after day after day, right? And it takes time to get to these things. All right. All right. Okay, let's get going, Empress and Queens. Let's get to our next My cash app is linked to the top of the chat for energies who are new. Story, truth, speak. If you're new to the live, we have 20, 25, 30 and up personal question readings. If you'd like a reading from me, let me know. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm here every single night to answer your personal questions, okay? All right. Yes, story, truth, speaks. Thank you for being here. All right. So Empress and Queens, let's get back to it, okay? I use a bit of time and explain that. So no worries. Let's just get back to the energies. And for those who need your reading done, let me know. All right. So we're going to get into the collective then, sign by sign, fire, water, earth, and air. So we're going to do from Aries up to Pisces as per usual after we do our collective. Let me see. There's no reason to be. I'm not angry, Queen. Stop. Don't repeat it over and over, Queen. I'm not angry, okay? One day, if I do get angry in here, you will see what my angry is. So I'm not angry. And I don't think I would ever come online and show my anger if I did ever get angry. All right, stress and releasing. There you go. Okay, releasing the stress. So we're back down, letting go, moving on, walking away. So some energies, as long as it gets to the point where it gets stressful, it's overbearing, it's overwhelming, you can't do it, it's turbulent, it's like a category 5 hurricane hit. I always use that as my reference here. The tensions, the arguments, it build up, it's time to let go. Some energies are afraid to let go, not because they are not aware it's toxic, but they're fearful that in letting go, there's nothing else. There's no one else. There's no one else to love or to hold on to. And so you become codependent, right? You become lenient on another energy. First, you can re-listen to yesterday's reading live. Queen, no need, Queen, no need. I don't need to go re-listen to my lives. All right, okay. Okay. All right, so let's get the collective done. Ecstasy and perspective. Okay. Somebody's happy. Somebody's feeling euphoric. Somebody's vibing. Somebody's turning their music as high as they can turn it to the highest volume and rocking it through. You're just in this thrill moment. You're excited, and so this is bringing your energy. Like earlier today, Love Smith said she was excited. So you're just having a good jolly time right now. Things are going well. Things are going your way. Your seasoning is aligning. Things are coming through. But here is perspective. Sometimes our perspective has to come in alignment of our happiness, what we're feeling, how clear our headspace is about where we're at in the union we're at, or the one we're seeking to come in our lives here. Second chance. You do have second chance love. So somebody's coming in for reconciling. We just did a reconciliation reading, making amends opportunity. It's a season for reconciliation. However, my reconciliation reading are coming up. It's not yet, but the timing is drawing closer and closer for reconciliation. Giving that second chance, you're rolling the darn dice. You're taking the risk. All right. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, Love Smith. So let's see. When it comes to clearing our headspace to see a better picture of where we're at, second chance is still there. So some of my Empress and Queens is really considering a love energy. If the love energy is coming right, because there are some second chances that you give that's right for your energy, I get it. But if it's toxic, if it's not right for you, well, don't make amends to something that was not suitable for your energy. Just be patient and wait for a new connection, because sometimes you go back to the old connection that's not good for your energy and find yourself worse off and in pain. You find yourself you know, being afraid of and walking in eggshells and being overly cautious and wondering if things gonna go your way. And what you have to always have the conversation to be on the same page. Get on the same page. If you're not on the same page, don't reconcile, because then you know where it's leading to. Another breakup, which means another makeup, and then another breakup, and you're in and out with the energy, just can't get anywhere. So you're always taking 10 steps back instead of and just one little tiny forward movement and not really going anywhere. So it's always best to start with new energies and let go if this energy is not, you cannot get on the same page. Everyone has a right to have their standards, and so if someone can't meet your standards, let it go, move on. It's okay. Everyone have a chance to meet the person who can meet those standards. So let go of the energy and give them the opportunity to find love, at least the true love that they deserve, with the energy that they will find it in. Commitment, man, this is coming up strong. Commitment, sorrow. Someone is suffering loss of someone, maybe a loved one, brother, sister, mom, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, whatever it is, a family member. You're going through this stage of grief right now for the loss that you have been feeling. So you're in pain here. You're apprehensive about things. But at the same time, the commitment comes through this ecstasy. So some of you are releasing while some of you are gaining. Everyone is a different trajectory or a different path. We take different paths at the same time. So sometimes people are happy, rejoicing, having fun, living their best life, and sometimes people are down and out, sorrowful, in pain, just a different path at the. So you may have already gone through your turmoil, and now it's time for you to go on the joy side of things. And they may have their joy already, and now it's their pain side of things. So different timing. Here, marriage is coming up for you strongly. It has been coming up for a while, and that's why I say ring these wedding bells for Christmas, man, or for your birthdays if they come before Christmas time, right? There are promises that's being made to you through the commitment, right? Fidelity is a thing here, but if you have lost a loved one, for those of you who are suffering, you know, my condolences. Team Twin Flame, I like this. We are seeing two sides of the story to what's going on with energies here. One's happy, 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 and one's sad, 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 and that feeling of hopelessness is sinking in. The feeling of despair and things falling apart, while here's commitment with your twin flame and ecstasy. So we are at, you know, we are at a fun side of things for the ones that's committed and feeling excited about things and feel like their life is moving on into the direction they want. And then we have some of our empress and queens, emperors and kings just not having the best of times right now with their life, and we really, really roll with the energies. Either way, we show support, right? So here in your twin flames, man, your twin flames is in your energy. You have to recognize and know when someone is mirroring you. You have shared feelings, you have shared thoughts, you're reflecting on the energy. It feels like you're clear that this energy is the one for you, and you want to commit to them and no other. So when that happens, I say go for it, Empress and Queens, because this is your dream. This is your manifestation. This is your gift. All right, we're gonna pull a couple more and then get to our tarot here. All right, let me see. It's Friday night, right? Yes, it's Friday night. Where's my Empress and Queens? I know a bunch of you came on in, then your girl go off in a whole tangent in a different direction and see all my Empress and Queens are gone, but hopefully you roll back in and we can get the party going for our readings tonight. It's Friday night. I will be on for about 2 hours, and so hopefully my Empress and Queens come in to get their reading before I get off tonight. Here is hoping and past life. The X is on your mind, Empress and Queens. The X energy put you in this energy of deja vu. It's like the X is on your mind strongly. It's just that strong sensation, that strong feeling, and you cannot knock it. You can't move it. You can't shake it. It's just not passing. So I think most of your energies, instead of wanting into moving to a new direction, finding new love, finding new connection, maybe making it harder to start developing some connection. You're thinking about, you know, manifesting someone in your past, at least the one that you think you're compatible with, the one that you think you love, right? You think they were right for your energy. You had a good commitment going. You had a good connection going. Things were right. You love this person deeply, and so you want them back. So you're hoping that the pain is gonna pass and it's gonna go away, and the caution that you have, you're kind of just letting down letting those bridges down, right? All right. You're conquering your fear here. Thursday night for you. Nancy, yes. Yes, Queen, it is, Queen, it is. I forgot. It's almost Saturday morning here. Wait, hold on. It's Friday morning. It just turned Friday morning. Shoot. Just turned Friday morning because it's 12:32. All right. So let's get into, I want to do one of those private, you remember I introduced this to you guys some times ago where I want to do private focuses in a collective sense because Spirit has messages going out. Tonight may be one of those nights I want to do a small session where Spirit guide me to some answers that some of you are seeking, because I keep seeing some of you are seeking some answers. That means you're asking yourself questions that Spirit need to give you some answers or guidance towards some, you know, direction. And you're looking for advice, you're looking for sign, you're looking for a way out. A lot of you are thinking about your life and your life path and your life partner and your life choices. And so some directions is needed there. And so here, so this interested party, this party you're interested in is in their pride. They're in their pride and their ego state. They're in that arrogant, you feel like they abandon your energy here. You feel left out. You feel like they walk away. You feel like you're in the cold. It's almost like that energy of the Five of Swords, you know, not even the Five of Swords, because that kind of bring that disturbing argumentative energy in. Maybe the Five of Cups where things are sad, and or the Five of Pentacles where you feel like you're left out in the cold here. So some of your energy here, pride is stopping the energy from coming back to your energy. They're stubborn as a mule. And if they're in their masculine energy, that egotistical a state of energy is coming up. So this one is the Rock of Gibraltar here. So you would totally need to break down all the barriers that they put up for your energy here. All right. Nancy says, yes, Tarshini says Friday noon for you. Yes, guidance is what I need. I get it, Nancy Queen. I tell you, I have been, even before I came on here, I got some time to meditate. Sometimes I'm so rushing, and sometimes I'm trying to do other things, and then, but I always like when I get time to meditate before I get on here. And when I introduce this, I haven't used it since I introduced this where I do that, because I see that there is a lot of kind of this reading that's the copying energy and so on that's going on, but there are some things that I want to send out, some messages that spirit want to send out that I haven't taken the chance to do, because I'm like, you know, people just take away the stuff that you put energy and effort in working on and doing. Here's the apology that you're waiting on. Some of your energy, you're waiting on that apology. You're long deserving of it. Forgiveness returns, right? They're sorry. Here's the energy of being shallow. They're sorry because things has just been, they have been selfish. They have been in their energy of, you know, shallow thoughts, shallow thinking, you know. And so this emptiness inside caused them to really want to reach out to apologize. And so you've been expecting an apology from an energy, hoping for it. Sometimes it's not even has to be love connection. Sometimes it's from a friend. Sometimes it's from family. Sometimes it's from people in your past that hurt you, and you never really got an apology from the energy, and vice versa. Sometimes there's someone you want to reach out and apologize to because you know you hurt them. You know you caused them your fair share of pain. You know it's in the past, and you know you're not do it again. You know you have grown. You know your energy changed. And so there's someone in your energy that you may want to reach out to say, hey, I caused this stress in your life a couple of years ago, and I'm just so sorry for it. I'm not trying to ask you to be friends with me again or come back and come, but I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm really sorry, right? Sometimes we have to acknowledge the little things that we do to cause hurt and pain in other energies too, so that we can break that bond, so we can propel in our graceful futures, in our prosperity, and in our successful futures here. Magician is in the house. You were thinking about an apology today, Tarshini Queen. There you go. There you go, Tarshini Queen. Magician is in the house. A warm welcome, Magician Queen. Hit that love button as you come in, Queen. So good to see your energy. And you know from who exactly, Queen, I do. But I had a thought about it. At least I need an apology from the person. Nothing. And you so deserve it. So deserve it. Magician. I love that, Tarshini. All right. Listen. Let's now see, because I'm going to go into this and see what Spirit want to guide. Some guided messages here. Let's get some guided messages here to the hearts. And for those of you who want a reading, you know your girl is ready and available. All right. Okay. Now. Where are, okay, I have some special, it's just my girls, I just snatched my girls' Monopoly boards, so that's what I use. It's just easy to use it as that screen there. Let me see, yeah, this way will do, right? So let me get this here. So let's get into some guided messages here. All right, let's get into some guided messages here, so that we don't have anyone else trying to use my stuff here. All right, let's get this set up here. All right, let's get the guided messages that you want to send out to our empresses and our queens, fire, water, earth, and air, from Aries to Pisces. The messages that's on their heart. Some of them are seeking guidance, some of them all right, all right. All right, While some of us energies are happy, there's this flow of energy that's coming in where every time you feel special or happy, it's like you feel like something come and tear it out. And every time you're happy, it's like you wait for that sad energy to come back to counter it. You have a decision so strongly on your mind. You're walking towards that decision, and every time you think you have clarity for that decision, you can't make up your mind. So you avoid it because you feel, let me get this one out here. You avoid it because you feel somewhat confused about it. You feel somewhat confused about the decision that you need to make. I see water, I see air. Something is coming up for you Christmas time, Christmas season or winter season. Something is coming up for you Christmas time or the season thereof, or just your winter season, that kind of season. There's so much things crowding your mind that sometimes you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna burst. I'm just gonna burst. If I think about one more thing, I'm just gonna burst. If I think about one more thing, I'm certainly going to burst. All right. I'm not going to be long with this reading, but let me get the messages out. I'm not going to be long with it here. All right. There's something you're trying to come to grips with. There's something you're trying to come to grips with that you need. You're looking for a win, man. You're looking for a win. You're like, where's my win? You're looking for a win. You're looking for that victory. You're looking for that one thing that can bring you closer to making things sane and making things right and taking the sadness away, the indecisiveness away. It's like there's an energy that comes around you that you want to avoid them altogether. You want to avoid them. It's like they're the plague because you just don't want to be around them. You don't feel good around them. They don't make you feel good. You want to, it's like you need to find the willpower to assert yourself in this area, to just tell them, I don't like being around you, man, because all you bring to me is just dead, drawn, drag, droopy, dreary, unhappy energy. You don't make me feel good. I'm never feeling good being around you. I feel like I have to hold my breath being around you. Things are not just easy being around you. Some of you are not feeling like what you're doing in your energy or what they're doing to you is fair. You feel like it's very unfair, and you feel like when is karma gonna show up on your behalf? When is karma going to show up on your behalf and do what karma need to do for you? You need them to get a little bit of karmic effect here, a little justice. Someone energy is going to definitely be in a little tiff with the law, a little bit of unbalanced energy that's going to bring them in a little bit of a trouble point. Your energy is trying to pursue success. And when I say success, not only success in your love connection and your energy, you're trying to reach that point in your life where you feel like there's no more struggle or stress. It's success for you. where you can feel like your energy is lifted up, where your energy is just, you recognize it. If you reach it, you would recognize it. You want it, you dream of it, you believe you deserve it, so therefore it's just for it to come for you. Right now you're turning to energies for a little bit of inspiration. Sometimes you feel like you can't get up and go without something motivating you, driving you, inspiring, because you feel that lack of drive. And it's because of this deep sadness that always come over your energy. You don't feel like they're pushing you to being your best, feeling your best, doing your best. Sometimes you feel like things are just hard. Leo energy coming up here. You feel like things are just very hard sometimes. You're looking into a third party situation. You're not trusting it. This person is supposed to be a friend, and you're not seeing it as friends. You're not trusting that it's friends. You may be told it's a cousin, it's somebody that's close, it's somebody that you trust, but you're not feeling it. You're not feeling the energy. You're not feeling like they're just friends or true. They're spending too much time around this energy, and you're taking it for something else. So you feel like it's coming to where they might wanna end the connection with you, and you are on tippy toes trying to please them. It's like you're trying to beg their energy to stay, to stick around, but you're tired of it. But you don't know how to let go at the same time. You're tired but don't know how to let go at the same time. You want it to end, but you don't want it to end because you don't feel like you're in the position yet to end it. So what you do is just keep pouring in, keep tolerating, and keep appeasing. So you feel like you lose yourself enough now to just become a people pleaser here. You lose yourself enough to just become a people pleaser here. So let me take 2 more energies, and we call it good for the night. And then I'm just gonna see the advice that's going here. Oh my. Aquarius energy, Sagittarius energy. You feel, oh my gosh, Capricorn energy. You feel like the wheel is turning. You feel so out of yourself nowadays. You just feel like, wow, it's like if you could just hurt somebody and just make it be done and gone. You feel like you always have to be on the defense, always defending yourself, always protecting yourself, because you don't feel like they're protecting you or defending you or being there for you, standing for you, or got your back. So you feel like you would have their back, but they don't have your back. Aquarius energy. So no matter what you do, you end up in a fight anyway. Even if you come in peace or just start a conversation or just want to say something, you feel like it end up in a fight. You feel like there's nothing you can say that doesn't end up into a whole misunderstanding gone wrong. You feel like you're just bowing to their will now at this point. You're just bowing to their will. You're so stressed and you don't know how to overcome that stress and move into another segment. All right, I'm going to get the advice here and then come back to your energies and move this away from here. Jesus. This one is like pain, pleasure. Even if you have sexual intercourse with this energy, you don't even enjoy it anymore. You don't even want it. You do it because you feel like you're obligated towards your duty to, so that it prevent them from going somewhere else. You're still stuck, and you still feel stuck, and you still feel stuck on making the decision because you don't want to make the decision. Because, okay, I make the decision, now what? I'm left out in the cold, or what? I don't have nobody. They go have somebody. It's like you don't want to give them the Queen of Cups. It's like you don't want to give them the pleasure of them going out to have love, fun, and a life when you're stuck in the rut that they leave you in. You want them to feel that pain you are feeling. Jesus. Some secrets will be unearthed here. Some secrets will come out. Some of them will just tell you the truth in your face to hurt you. You think, okay, they're hide, hush, hush. But the minute you confront them, they feel like, oh, I don't have to hide, hush, hush anymore. Let me just tell you in your face because I don't care about your feelings. You feel like they don't care about your feelings. So whatever they're keeping a secret, now even if you confront them about it, they're not very thoughtful or considerate about your feelings here. You've been knowing this for a while, man. Your happiness, man. You're jeopardizing your happiness. You're putting your happiness aside for their what? For making things so you're not even happy. Gone are the days when you feel like this was your twin flame, your soulmate. You were so deeply connected, so deeply in love, and you don't know where it went wrong and how it went wrong, but you just know it's wrong at this point. And it's like you can't find your way back to making it right, and they're not putting out any effort to making it right. You know this, you feel this, it's in the bottom of your heart, your gut feeling, your thoughts, your mind, your body's resisting them. You don't enjoy sexual encounter with them anymore. You don't even want it. You don't even want it. Geez, some of you feel like you're trapped, or they trap you, or they have some spell on you, love spell or some shit that make you feel trapped. But you're like, if I can just do this thing, it may get me here. If I can just say this thing, it may get me here. But the results all is one and the same. It doesn't matter what you do. Your efforts are pointless. So now you're seeking opportunity to see if you can find your way out. You're seeking a different door, a different window, a different app. If you have to crawl under something, you know you're going to get through this. You want your power back. Now it's like you're in your empowerment stage of lifting yourself out, keeping a head above the water, getting your power back, manifesting, wishing, hoping, praying, doing everything you need to do to see if you can move your energy out from this energy here. But some advice. Let me get some advice here, Spirit. You're so annoyed, you're so upset, you're just disgusted at this point, and you're unhappy with yourself for leading this life, for making it get to this point without doing anything about it, and now you feel stuck, and you feel like there's not better, or even if there's better, you're gonna have to start over. So, oh my, all right. So the advice from Spirit in the Sagittarius energy of temperance. Wait and continue doing what you're doing and make your plan. Wait, continue doing what you're doing and make your plan. But on the side of me waiting and continue doing what you're doing and make your plan, so you can actually have a plan to execute. So you're not going out there being like you feel like you're left in the cold. You're going out there for a new life, a new journey, and it starts on your way, your terms, and you're not left without resources to do what you want to do. So wait, hold on. So now it's a time to focus on you. Now it's the time to focus on you. Any other advice, Spirit? The Cups. Mastering something. Mastering a skill. Mastering what? Career focus. It's like career focus, career driven, money driven. Money, 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 money. Your money. Your advice is your money. Get your money up. Get your money right. Get your money straight. Get your mind right. It's like you know what you have to do. You're just afraid to do it. You know the decision you have to make. You're just afraid to make the decision. All right. So I'm going to pack it in. You know what you have to do. You're afraid to do it. You know the decision you need to make. You're afraid to make the decision. You know the call. You just can't see yourself without a certain person. You can't see your life without them. You put all your energy, you pour everything in, you build. So now why you're going to walk away from what you built, from what, and now let somebody enjoy the fruits of your labor. They didn't build it, but they're going to come and enjoy it. And so you're afraid to leave the energy up to other energies to take over what belongs to you, what rightfully belongs to you, because you feel like it rightfully belongs to you. It's your blood, sweat, and tears. But Spirit is guiding you, okay? No rush about it. We're not forcing you out. You know what you need to do. The time will come where you have to do it. But in the same time, secure yourself a plan. Secure yourself as a plan. Secure yourself a plan. So that when you're ready to make your move, you can execute that plan seamlessly. All right, Empress and Queens. I'm back with your energies now. Okay. So I hope that someone gets something out of there, because your happiness depends on the decision you make with this one. Your happiness all depends on the decision you make with this one. All right, your girl is back. So anyone need a reading, your girl is ready. And let me see how long I've been on here. Okay. All right, I have some more time left. All right, let's see. Magician, who is going? Yes, it's general. That was general magician. Collective. That was collective messages that need to for someone who need to hear what's going on with their energy, how they're feeling, and what Spirit is saying. Guided messages. All right. So Empress and Queens, anyone ready for my energy? Let me know. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and do sign by sign. That was collective, Queen, collective, for fire, water, earth, and air, but mostly directed messages to an energy who is going through some shit right now and can't find the way to power through it, and how to figure their way to the next side, to back to their happy life, their happy self. So it's about pouring into you and your energy. Pay attention to you and your energy and what you want, and start ignoring and pouring less into what you're doing, because you're not seeing any results. The only thing you're seeing now is the opposite of what you should be reaping. You should be reaping happiness and the benefits of your labor and the pouring in and all the energy that you poured in. But now it's time for you to start looking out for you. All right, Empress and Queens. Let's start off with the energies of Aries. My cash app is linked to the top of the chat. If you want a personal reading, your girl is ready. Let me go check my cash app anyway. Let me see. All right. And anyone who needs my Patreon, let me know also. Okay. Magician say, oh, okay. All right. All right. Starting with the energies of Aries. All right. We don't. Starting with the energies of Aries. Let's go. So Aries, there's someone in your energy. All right, so you have 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So there's someone in your energies that you, let me see what happened with the 5 of Swords first. Hold on. Because someone is about to piss you off here, Aries. Let me see who and what or why. All right. So 5 of Swords still stands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus energies coming up here for you. And there's someone in your energy you have some questions for, or has some questions for you. And here in the 5 of Swords, avoid it going into an argument. Avoid carrying yourself into an argument. The Wheel of Fortune, things are in your favor, things are shifting to your favor, your manifestations are coming through. If you gamble, I guess there you go, your good luck is on there. If you're doing major purchases or so on, it's a good time to look into that and to make plans for that. But there's something that you need to investigate, to look into, to ask. And so someone is looking to you for some answers, or you're looking for some answers. Don't let it lead you into develop into a fight or argument or a whole massive disagreement here. Because if it does, then you're going to take this action here, and if you take this action, it feels like you're shifting the Wheel of Fortune again. You want it to stay in your favor. You want it to stay in your luck. You want to keep this. So it's either or, right? Sometimes, hold on. Let me get what's in your energy in general here. All right, let's get something else. All right, hold on. When do all these retrograde ending retrogrades end, Queen? It seems like as soon as there's an ending to something, there's a new beginning to something else. Because I like going by the phases of the moon, because I'm a moon person, right? I'm a moon person, the moon phase, even more than the planets and their retrograde and all of that. I study the planets just based off love energies, money interests, and like prosperity, success, flow of income, career, so anything in success mode, because I'm more money side of things, right? So other than that, when it comes to feelings, emotions, love prospects and so on, that part I more associate under the moon cycles, because we have more of that to cycle through, and those energies are always there, always continuous and so on. So I want to see more of the flow of things in directly as it happened, right? Because I already know when it comes to the planets and retrograde and so on, how some energies see it and how some people read it, and their interpretation of it is far different than mine, because my research is different than theirs, and what I believe is different than theirs. So that's why I don't get into it, because you'd see that real fast that my belief is very, very, very different. And so because of that, I keep to the phases of the moon instead. Um, because how I see people teach it, talk about it, integrate it in readings, and so that's not my perspective. That's not how I see it. There are some generals, yes, that are, I understand where it shifts and change energies, thought processes, behaviors, and patterns. But other than that, so there are a lot of things that I try to study and integrate, but then some things I just keep out because I realize it all depends on one's views, perspective, beliefs, and those one I kind of, because then you're gonna see real fast. Whoa, whoa, ooh. You would quickly see that I'm incorporating some beliefs there, so I leave certain things out. So Queen, it never ends really, because it shifts from one to the next. If it's not one thing, it's the next, and that's why these are forever and ongoing. It's a period. It's a timeless thing. It shifts back from past into future into present and rotates. Obscurity and trap. So now I was trying to figure out for your Aries, because I'm still on the energy of Aries. Let me pull one more. Obscurity and trap. So they're secrets. So I was trying to find out here in the King of Swords what's going on in your energy, because this is a general. So not only in love here, it's covering the whole scope of your energy and what's going on. What are you trying to find out? What questions are you trying to find out? And it seems that there's some things that's obscure to you, some things that's concealed to you, some things that you're not seeing, and they're what you're trying to find out. In the energy of trap, stuck, tied down, captive, you may feel like there's something energetically bonding you, tying you to something where you don't feel free or relieved, or you don't feel like your energy is totally in a free state. So you may feel bondage to something, or trapped somehow, or feel like something energetically is happening to you there, Aries. Here's the energy of sorrow, hopelessness, and return. So that means you're expecting the return of an energy to you. You're expecting a second chance, giving an opportunity, making amends. Whether it's vice versa, Aries, you know how this goes. No need for me to reiterate that. So in your energy, the love, grief, depression came back. That means when I read it in the collective, it was in the energy of Aries that this comes up. So there's some kind of grieving process that you may go through, or depressive, this sorrowful, depressive, sad, hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart type of energy. So that means that you have to deal with that, Aries, because if you're feeling that, then all this comes with the energy of return. Because if you have the energy of return here while you're still in this hopeless, sad, sorrowful, energy, this return may affect you differently than if you had dealt with these issues. So you have to make sure whatever you're doing, Aries, that you look at that, because masculine energies shifts in a different rotation when it comes to how they handle pain and sorrow, right? All right, so let's go to hey Queen, sorry if I misunderstood earlier. Love being here and respect this. Always love Smith, Queen. I know, Queen, always love Smith. We're family now. We're all family now. Listen, we're all family now, right? We're all family now. And when newcomers come and join our family, we're all have to see if we vibe with them, and it's special. And if they come and join our energies, and well, we're family now, right? We have our ins and outs and so on too. So this one here in Aries, it's not a full reading for you, because I'm not doing a full reading. Let's get into each sign. I may not do all signs tonight. So Empress and Queens, if you want me to do a general on your sign, drop it down there, because I may not get to all 12 signs, because I have a limited time I'm going to be on here tonight, and it's running out already, so I may not get through all signs, but I'll just go in order unless somebody drop a sign there for me to do the general one. Okay, So we did Aries. Now let's get to Leo until I see if any Empress or Queen drop any sign down there. So let's start with the energy of Leos. Page of Coins and the 9 of Wands. Leo's energy. Wow. 5 of Swords and 5 of Cups. Wow, Leos. What's going on in your energy tonight? Oh, it did. Let me see. Cancer. Okay, Queen. I'll do Cancer next. All right, Queen. Gonna commence my studies next week. Queen, I am so happy to hear that. I tell you, forward movement, man. It's like we're on a whole march up in our Jam fam is on a whole march. We're marching forward, onward, and upward. All right, Ace of Cups and your Emperor. Leo is borrowing the energies of the Emperor. You're trying to get control of things that's going on in your energies, Leos. You have conflict in energy, so something is bothering your connection, your family union, what's going on in your energy, your everyday life, your everyday situation, and you're trying to get a hold of it. You feel like it's you're on the brim of things, that boiling point, but it's not boiling yet. You feel like it's almost at that 100 degrees Celsius point, right? And so in this Emperor energy, you're trying to take control of things, the things that you're that's spiraling out of control for you, the things that are creating havoc in your life, or the things that are causing misery for you. But you haven't gotten a hold of it yet because it's sitting there. Peace, man, you're trying to find some peace here, some balance here. Sunflower is in the house. Libra is in the house. All right, Libra Queen, a warm welcome. Hit that love button, Queen, as you come in. Sunflower 89. I miss your energy. I miss your energy, Sunflower 89. Okay. Good to see you. Yes, Libra Nancy. That's right. Librarian, our librarians are here. Our scale of justice balancing out our energies tonight. So, okay. Trapped and obsession. Leos, listen. This energy is obsessed with you through infatuation. So maybe that is why you're going through this conflict at this time in your energy, because if they're deeply infatuated with your energy, and you're not feeling their energy, and you're feeling like you're losing control of this because they're acting out so obsessive, right? They're so controlling, right? They're trying. Maybe you're dealing with some addictive behavior pattern or traits here, right? You're trying to handle it. You're trying to balance things through. You're trying to come to a point where you're distracted, and see the peace had to come back, because that's what you're trying to employ right now. Maybe you're trying to put them in the friend zone and let them know that you can't move further in this connection unless they get the energy right? Creating this harmony and balance and this peace in this connection is important to you, but with the distraction now of all this obsessive behavior and traits, you're trying to run for a change. You're trying to delay progressing or moving forward with this connection until some behavioral pattern change here. So Leos, you're riding in the right direction. Only human and rejection. What did I just say? You're telling the energy, I can't do it. I can't continue fighting with you. Every time you drink is an argument. Every time you smoke is this. Every time you take this is that. I can't deal with it anymore. I need some peace and balance. So you feel like you're rejecting their energy. So this energy is tied to you. They're codependent on you here. Right? So they may be devoted to you, right, and attached to you because they're obsessed with your energy, and but you're feeling like I can't give up my peace for this turmoil here. So it's either we create peace, make peace, we get back some control in our life, you know. But this person here, the fear of rejection might either make them put their behavior under control because they don't want to lose your energy here. So it's like giving them an ultimatum at this point. I care for you, but I care for me more, and my peace more, and my sanity more, my peace of mind, right? And see if they choose peace over the chaos that they're trying to bring your energy. All right, the next sign that is under here, what are we going on tonight? Sunflower 89 Queen. I'm doing the generals now for each sign, but if you need your personal reading, you know my Cash App is always linked at the top of the chat for your personal question, Queen. Always, always, always. Every night, any night. You're ready for a personal, your girl ready for you. But in the meantime, I'm just doing individual signs that get dropped in the comment just to see what's going on in the energy. So please hit that thumbs up for your girl. I so appreciate your energy being here. Empresses and queens, emperors and kings that are here too. So let's do Cancer, because Cancer is next down in the chat. Then we see Libra. All right. You know, empresses and queens, we have some energies that are trying to strongly tie themselves to your energies, because your energies, as I say, I call it the Gooda Queen energy. Anytime an energy realize that you're one of the best out there that they can find, they try to tie themselves closer to your energy, but they will also try to bring their toxic energy to you and expect you to cope with it, tolerate it, accept it, and then before you know it, your life starts to spiral in a direction that it's just a downward spot, because you're now taking on too much of a burdensome energy just to have companionship, just to have partnership, just to have someone to love you or care for you. But if their behaviors are unbecoming, man, you have to either tell them, you choose. Is it me, or is it gonna be this thing here? Boy, oh my gosh. Cancer energy we are reading for now. All right. So Cancer Queen, we have the 3 of Cups, we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. Let me pull the next one to see what comes with this 3 of Cups here for Cancer energy, Spirit. Oh, the Fool, of course. Okay. And the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. So Cancer, you are on the worry side of things. Cancer energy is water, and so it takes in a lot of emotion and that deep inner thoughts and feeling, and it takes time to process these feelings when it comes to the connection of the person you love. So here with your 7 of Wands, at least Spirit shows you that you're intentionally guarding your heart, you're protecting yourself, you're keeping that defense up, where anything comes at you, you would have to assess it first, you would have to look into it first, you have to figure out what it is first, and that they're in good and right intention to approach you. So you're keeping yourself protected and guarded here. But in the energy of the 9 of Swords here, there's a little bit of worriedness that's coming out there, and I don't know what would cause this, because you're in the energy of the Fool here, or they're in the energy of the Fool towards you, because it's vice versa, it flips. So it's like a new journey. You're ready to go out there and live life. You're ready to have that faith to finding what you're pursuing, or what you're going after, and what you want. You're just a little uncertain if that's what you should do or how you should do it. So you're cautious. You're overly cautious about doing it. So you want to do it, you're ready to do it, you're up to it. You have the guts for it. The courage is there for it. But the uncertainty of what that may lead to is still lingering on your mind and giving you a little bit of or nourish. This was under here before. I didn't do a good shuffle before Spirit trumped out the cards that need to come, so that means Spirit needed to be there because it's the energy of rejection. So that means an escaping. So that means there's an energy that's coming towards Cancer energy that you may need to duck, dive, huck, and run. Avoiding this energy, blocking this energy, pushing this energy away while you nourish, cherish, focus on self. This is self growth. This is soul finding, soul searching, self growth, nourish, self love, self care. So energies that comes up, no wonder you are seeing this energy coming in, and you're in the energy of the Nine of Swords because it bothers you. And if an energy bother you, that means it's an energy you avoid, energy that you walk away from before you get even attached to the energy. And so rejection. So you would immediately reject any energy that makes you feel uncomfortable like this. Let's see another energy here. Obscurity and second chance. So maybe you're feeling this energy in the Seven of Wands where you're iffy about going into your faith card of the Fool in charting a new path, a new journey because of this second chance that's lingering in the back of your mind that's there. And this second chance has to do with reconciliation, right? It has to do with making amends and giving someone else another opportunity in your energy. And so that means in the back of your mind, you're keeping this as an open option while seeing if it's possible to just say, okay, can I go but still hold a possibility of that there? So this creates obscurity for you because then it leads you into the mysteries of energies and, you know, figuring out what energies want with you or have to give while you pursue your newfound direction, right? But you're not letting go of possible reconciliation in your mind here. All right, hold on, let's get these all mixed back in. What was the next sign down in here? Reconciliation. Libra. I see Libra as the next sign down here, so let's jump to the energy of Libra. Where's Miss Marley tonight? I miss Marley tonight. Who else we miss tonight? My amazing Locksmith is here. My amazing Tarshin is here. My amazing Magician is here. My amazing Sunflower is here. Sunflower we haven't seen for a while. Our amazing Nancy passed through. Amazing Danny passed through. But Diana, our amazing Diana, passed through. But we didn't get to see our amazing Marley tonight, so we miss her energy. And Virgo King, Cheetah and Virgo and Mustai and a couple more. Amazing Made Black King passed through too tonight. All right, let's go to Libra. So Libra, Liberians, Queens of Justice. Lovesmith says, Queen, I finally heard about a book called Who Tactics. That teaches female game. It felt terrible because some women just don't have success there. It made it seem like it's a woman's fault if she has trouble. No, it's not a woman's fault. From generations back, from dinosaur history back, from the beginning of time, everything was always the woman's fault. I say, hey, everything was always the woman's fault, right? I wonder how that comes to be when until our present in future women are still not in power. But the least powerless in history in the beginning of time is always the one blamed for something significant. How does that even make any sense? Ah, Lord, make that make sense. Make the logical thinkers make that make some sense for me. All right. So let's go to the energy of Libras. That's too funny, Love Smith. You're gonna read the whole book. You're gonna read the whole book, Love Smith. Let's see if there's anything else in here for Libras. Let them blame women all they want. Who cares? They can blame women all they want. Libra, your energy is coming up strong here. You are representing the justice. So a warm welcome, Libras. You're like, hello, I'm present. This is roll call. This is morning attendance. Roll call. And just like Libras like present. I'm here. Queen of Wands and the Lovers. So Libras, loo la la la. Ooh. Woo! This energy is wanting to combine their energies with yours in a special way. This could be an energy that's a perfect match, perfect compatibility, soulmate kind of connection, even up to the energies of twin flame. And the energy of your justice is going to make sure that you create the balance between your energies that makes it perfect. So this is like a fist bump, big up yourself, enough respect. The type that's coming in is in the Lovers, which is warm and welcome because it's the energy of understanding. It's that blessed masculine and feminine energy that's divine. Because in the Queen of Wands, your energy is paying special attention to your needs, to your body, to what you want. And you say you want this one. You're saying, I am balanced, I am renewed, I am whole, and I'm receiving someone in the same energy. Nothing else will do. You're in tune with your body, you're in tune with your mind, you want what you want, you're going to get what you want, and here it's coming and presenting itself to you in the energy of Gemini. All right, so for Libras, Page of Wands. Okay, this one may not be as mature as you'd love them to be, but immaturity has space to grow, to learn, to change, to develop, to adapt. And so in the Page of Wands, they might be a little bit pliable to your to what you know. What the Queen of Wands is here. When they might be pliable to you. To your will, to your way, bending to your will and your way. And here's the energy of the Eight of Wands, communication. So this may be something that's developing between your energies in connection, or is coming. They're coming fast, swift, quick, in a hurry. They want it, they want it, they want you, they want to connect with you. So you have communication coming here in a way where it's going to be a free flow. That balanced energy, that equal give and take, that you want me, I want you, we know we want each other, we're on the same page in attraction level and wanting to move into this. We're going in the same direction, man. We're in the same boat. We're paddling with the same type of paddle. We have the same kind of engine. We just want to operate. But then again, this is the good, sweet butterfly. I love this kind of energy for you, Libras. Let's see what we're gonna pull on the reverse side of things. The things that's gonna stir the pot a little. The things that's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable. We're doing both tonight. And let's see. Thinking and twin flames. I told you I can't even think that That darn, that darn lovers was your twin flame. It's a twin flame. You're pulling your twin flame energy at this point, Libras, and thinking. Don't overthink it sometimes, because thinking can lead you into overthinking, which can lead to self-sabotage, which can lead for you to think your way out of a good connection. But in this place, you're desiring the energy, you're craving for them, you just want their energy, because when you meet a twin flame, the desire becomes stronger. That's why you're in the Queen of Wands. You become your body, your mind, your soul, everything becomes in tune and in sync with this energy that's coming. So Libras, look out for your good free fall here. So let me go back up here and see. Hold on, let me see what she says. If a woman isn't being treated like a queen, yes, Love Smith, by several men, and isn't being bought a house, we're losers. Are you kidding me? Who said that? The book? Shoo, I'd unread that book. I'll declutter my mind of the book if the book said that. Marley is eyes on the prize. Wait, Marley came or no? Did Marley end up come? No, she didn't come. Okay, so Danny Freeman said something. I didn't see what she said. She's studying. Oh, Nancy, she's studying. Okay, I can imagine. Well, you know, our hearts are with her. I didn't see what Danny Freeman Queen said here. Certain women have looks and personality and get everything, and some just don't. True Queen. I have seen so all women can have what they want. That's what Danny says. Scorpio in the house. Have we been ready yet? No, Danny Freeman. Scorpio is next. Scorpio is next, and then Aquarius, because I see Scorpio first, then Sunflower, say Aquarius. Okay, so Scorpio, and then Mid Black. At Mid Black King, I did Aries at the top, so I did Aries already. Mid Black is still here. Big up yourself, Mid Black King. Listen, Love Smith, I've seen some beauty queens out there where I wonder why they are single, why they're not married, and why they don't have everything. And in societal norms or societal pressure or societal expectations, those with lesser looks or lesser beauty or lesser whatever has it all, and you wonder how. I found out that there are many explanations to that. Many. And one of the explanation, I can give you three quick ones that's off the top of my head based off me knowing what you're talking about here. One is, not all beauty queens are out here trying to hook up, trying to get married, trying to get it all. Some of them are some fiercely independent beauties that cannot stand being in energies that commands them to do, or think that because they're beauty and that means they should be a certain way. So they are kind of breaking through societal norms of what beauty should look like, or the lifestyle that goes with their looks. You see what I mean? Some of them want that singularity, independent, free spirit. I do my own shit, make my own life without wanting traditional, or have traditional values. That's for one. For two, masculine energies sometimes are so intimidated by these energies of beauty because of the so-called, they're gonna attract other men, other men is gonna run them now, they're always gonna be flirtatious or sexually they're making it look like these energies are going to be really sex crave, like they're on a sex crave or something. So every energy that attracted them, they're going to want to have, like, they want to make them look like they're just always attracting men for sex and wanting sex and all of that, right? So they are intimidated in marrying someone they feel like they're going to lose, someone they feel like they're going to be always have to be watching or always have to feel like they're not theirs fully, like they don't deserve that, you know, stuff like that, or they just constantly um insecure, you know. So that's one. Another one, and then the third one I can come off at the top of my head when it comes to beauty and all of that. Some of them get so cocky and so self absorbed, which I love a queen who is confident and love themselves and put themselves first and their priorities first and what they want and so on. But some of them take it to such a level where they cannot differentiate between humility when it's necessary and their standards, where it doesn't mean that because you have standards or because you want certain things or because you expect certain things or because you have the beauty for it means somebody's just gonna run and throw it to you, right? So they feel they are alone or don't get married because they don't put the work in or have the humility to work with a masculine energy who feel like they're the leader, or they have to have them submit to them or have them do, you know, do at their own whim, man, right? They're just beautiful, proud, and just feel like they're just gonna get it thrown at them as a platter and don't understand there's certain work that go into it, and there's certain understanding and there's certain humility you have to get it and to hold it, but then at the same time making sure you're not deviating from your standards or so on. So, you know, some of them will just look somebody right in the eye and tell them where your house at, where your car at, where the Lambo, where the Rolls Royce at, you know, where my Hummer at, you know, straight up without chasing or working their way through it. So a lot of times it's the energies, it is the energies. And then some with lesser beauties may have the humility that they're looking for along with standards. So they have the humility and the standards that they're looking for, and then they can work with that, versus the one that just gonna throw it in their face like, you only serve one purpose to me. And that purpose is where? So anyway, back to it. So we're gonna go do now what? Scorpio. So let's get Scorpio on, then we can do Aquarius. Sunflower say I haven't been around in a minute. Loves me say a lot of love is just love. That too. Some feminine energies have tried everything and we're still true. That's true too. Some of us just always meet masculine energies who don't like us. Man, I don't know. Some masculine energies, I don't know why they're even around. I don't even know why they're even around. Oh, I don't even know why they're even around. So Libra's pulling silence and karma. Whoa. Let me see what goes with silence and karma. Clean. Okay. So sometimes, and rejection came right on back. Sometimes in the energy, when you're pulling your twin flame, not all energies when you pull it understand how to operate and to make their twin flame energies strive or thrive together or work together. Not because you found your twin flame or your soulmate mean you're automatically gonna know how to live together, how to work together. You're gonna think alike like your Siamese twins or something. It doesn't work that way. It's still a lot of work that you have to come and develop that twin flame energy and make it work like a moiba, like work in this union, this togetherness, this understanding. It takes time to grow into that. But a lot of people feel like when they meet their twin flame, nothing is gonna happen that's out the way. They're never gonna argue, or they're never gonna fuss, or they're never gonna have misunderstandings. Or so you feel like, oh, that's not my twin flame then, because how can I now disagree with this person? Or I thought we would think alike, because man, we should be twins, right? We should have the same brain. But because I hear what twin flames are, we're just one operating as one, and but no, it takes time to develop it and to work through with it. So in clinging and silence here, sometimes you have to go through the processing of learning how to be with a twin flame, or learning how to be with the one you're with, understanding and learning their ways, and their understanding and learning your way. So sometimes it takes growing, right? So not necessarily that you have to obsess over the energy, or the energy obsess over you, or you feel like you're now just one all of a sudden. You work at it and get there, grow together. So sometimes understanding this helps you when you find your twin flame or your soulmate, how to connect and how to work with the energies until you grow into that oneness, that union you're looking for. So in the energies of Scorpios, okay, so Danny had said Scorpio, so let's do Scorpio, and then Aquarius, and then your girl is gonna go off. Anyone want a paid reading? Let your girl know. My cash app is linked to the top of the chat. Scorpios, let's see your energy. Danny says they're around to get on our nerves. You carry a piece of leather in your back, ladies. Women are nurture, saying to them to tighten up. Yeah, it's a loving them all. Women are nurture, saying to them to tighten up is loving them all. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Carry a piece of leather. Scorpio, what's in your energy? Show us your general love energy, Scorpios. Oh, okay, Scorpios, hold on. We don't want so much coming down. Remember, Spirit, we are just giving a snippet here. Oh my, Lovesmith, I see your queen. I see your Lovesmith queen. Pick up yourself, queen. All right, Scorpio energy up. The Hermit and the Empress. Oh my. Scorpios, only you would want to pull both of this together. You are so private. You operate, Scorpios operate from a lot of interior thoughts and thinking and behaviors. Everything comes from the inside of a Scorpio before you actually see it reflect on the outside. Because Scorpios are deep thinkers, deep planners. You're always planning something. So in the Empress and the Hermit, you're always planning to get your way, always planning to get what you want. Always listen, the Scorpio energy just feels like I just want it a certain way. Can you just give it my way this time, and next time, and the next time after that, and every time following that next time? That's what, and you're always thinking of how to do it too, how to get this exact. So Scorpios internalize a lot of things, think about a lot of things, plan a lot of things, always in this energy of interior quietness, where you're private, you reserve things, you don't say it. Here it is, the Hangman man and the King of Wands. So it's like you're just most of Scorpio's life is spent thinking. So you should get gray hairs before any other sign. Overthinking, overanalyzing, overprocessing, internalizing everything, taking things maybe a notch little too serious. But in this energy of the Hangman, you do try to see things from others' perspective sometimes, and to consider their opinions, and to make sure that you're gaining some momentum in balance here. And in the King of Wands, of course, you have an energy burning with burning for you, man, burning up for you. Scorpios, you have an energy waiting for you. This is the energy of the Hermit. They're waiting for you. Page of Cups. The Empress had to come down, and the Hierophant and the Death. Look at, you see that for yourself? I hope you see it for yourself. And the High Priestess. Jesus, wee. Scorpio, I can't give you all of this because it would turn into a full reading, and I'm not doing it. But as per usual, what I do is to show you what came up. Someone is in an energy ready to commit to your energy. Give it to all. Give it to you all. Give it to you your ways. There it is, the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Death. Someone is ready to shift and change your life over you, for you, with you. And here's the energy of the Page of Cups. They're sending you a message of love, of how they care for you and how they want to be with you and to commit with you. So Scorpio, I'm not going to give you these because it would not be fair. But just see that this is where the energy is going here. Oh yeah, I can give you these and not bother give you these, because I'll give you 3 from here too. So let me give you these since Spirit have them here already, and I just don't give you any of those. Then we're going to go to Love Smith's question here. So Scorpios, there is an energy that has a committal interest about you. They're ready to commit. They've been thinking about it for a long time. You're in the energy of the Empress. That means they see you for who you are. They acknowledge and accept you for who you are. Their love message is going out to you. It's you and only you in the Scorpio energy of death. The changes that would need to be made to facilitate this energy is pending. That means, what do I need to do here? And in the energy of the Hierophant, they're very traditional, very respected, want things a certain way. They might be spiritual, even religious maybe, and so they are going in a direction where I want commitment with your energy. So Scorpios, ring the doorbell and make that doorbell sound like a wedding bell somehow, because this one wants your energy and is willing to commit to you. So you have to give it thought to see if you want their energy, because in the Empress, they're willing to give you what you want here, because that's family. The Empress is creating a family, a union. All right, so let's go to our, how much is Cash App? Sunflower Queen, $20 for mini. As a matter of fact, I'm cutting out the mini. Empress and Queens, as of next month, there's no more mini. It's just wasteful making you pay for a mini when it's only $5 difference for the full, and the mini does. So I'm going to cut it out. But the fact is, for this month, it's still available. The mini is 20, the full is 25. Big read, big red, and so on is 30 and up. So depending on what you want, Queen. You know what, I always recommend the full and up, because you get, it's like night and day between the mini and the full for just a $5 difference, Sunflower Queen. So the prices hasn't changed since your last visit, Sunflower Queen. But on next month, I'm going to drop mini and a whole, because I don't think it gives what it needs for a $5 difference. All right. It's for the greater good. Jesus, that's more than enough love I will be sharing. Yes, calm down. Come on down. All right, Love Smith Queen. Let's see. What am I missing from my personality or energy that's blocking me from love? Wow. Okay, Love Smith Queen. Okay, Love Smith Queen. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a tough read for me. You know why? Because it's gonna get me into a more critical. I know it will be constructive criticism that you're trying to engage here, but still yet it's criticism, even though constructive. So it's gonna make me feel like I'm saying things towards your energy. So I'm gonna have to really be careful of how I word things with what comes out, because I don't want to feel like I'm coming down and like, okay, this is missing from your personality, or this, you could do a little readjustment here, but what I would look at is advice and guide to see what Spirit could guide you to work on, and in this loving, gentle, sensitive way, you say these are areas we could, but I really think people are who they are. And character development and and working on yourself is that personal space and that inner workmanship that you put into developing you and your character and your personality, that is kind of private and individual, and so I want to respect those. So that being said, let me answer your question, because it's for me personally. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So okay. So let's see what Spirit has to say about that queen without um mm, please, energies, just be all positive, lovely, great, amazing. Lovely energies for my queen. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. All right. Bring it, queen. I appreciate it. Okay. Maybe from the masculine side. Okay. From the masculine side. Okay, queen. All right. I'll do exactly that. She says it with the best intention. Right. I'm not sensitive to constructive. Okay, queen, we got you. It's all love. All love here, queen. All love. So, okay, so since we're doing it, spirit from the masculine energy side of things, how that they, things that they're seeing that would, from their perspective, from masculine perspective, from masculine point of view, what are they seeing missing in Love Smith personality or energy that's blocking her from their pursuit of love towards her? Okay, spirit, we're gonna go that route. Okay. All right, let's see what we can use to take this out. All right. And okay. Before we start, I want to get one from out of here. Oh, this extra one come up here. King of Wands. All right. Ooh. Ooh. How did I know we always get in the sex department when it comes to masculine energy? Telling our feminine. I know it already. I know it already. But let me take one from this before I get started here. Love Smith. And maybe I should do a sweet spot for that since, I'll see. Let's see if we just get an energy from this. Okay. All right. An energy turns into 3. So let's start from here. Okay, queen, listen at this one. So remember, we're asking spirit to guide us to the answers from a masculine perspective, what their views are on what you'd be missing, their personality wise, where connecting with you and a love energy is concerned. Here's religious factors. So with religious factors, it's when people have developed their own religious beliefs or entitled to their beliefs, how they think a woman should be. For example, traditional Christian belief, for example, just throwing something out there and as an example. So there's certain personality traits and characteristics that goes into what they would expect a traditional Christian woman would look like, or behave like or act like towards a man in a marriage. See, for example, just one of those examples. So so your love life in this case is influenced by religious upbringing. So their personal upbringing from their family dynamics, what it looks like, the spiritual path that they take that becomes a part of their upbringing. So that could be something that they're looking at. Now we have love yourself first. We do know this for sure, that masculine energy are very attracted towards feminine energy that shows a self-interest and self-care and self-love, a level of selfishness towards themselves when it comes to how they care for themselves and behave, and the amount of energy that they have input in themselves. So this one I can kind of attest to when I see how masculine energy look at, you know, when it comes to feminine energies and their personality and stuff. They kind of love a little bit of conceitedness, like that energy that they just see that you love yourself. They see it's all about you. They see you take care of you. They see you pour into you, right? So your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. All right. So making sure you're putting yourself first above them. Okay. They don't see you trying to put them ahead of yourself. Right. All right. Now, this one, engagement. So what they may see masculine energies, the process of engagement and what it takes to get there may look differently when it comes to the difference between female and male, masculine and feminine energies. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you would have to understand what goes into that for the masculine energy, especially specific masculine energy you're trying to develop love connection with, since that's the route you're taking. So since we have those three as our foundation here, we're gonna and this, I'm gonna just do this as a side note because it's the King of Wands, which, as I said, this is speaking to that sexual connection already, being able to be sexual, sensual, romantic, bed that, anything in the bedroom, because masculine energies wants that. They yearn for that, they drive for that, they will marry for that, they will, this is one of their one of, maybe the number one thing on their list, to be honest, if you should ask me. So let's put that there. All right, let's get to it. All right. So spirit, from masculine energies perspective, their point of view in respect of our lovesmith Scorpio queen, can it show us their energies of what they're thinking that she could, that's missing from her personality or energy, that's blocking her from their love energy there. I know yesterday you pulled nine of wands and 6 of cups. Now the future, there's forgiveness on both sides for me and Corey for marriage. So future me will be calmer. Yes, I'm not sensitive. Okay, yeah, I see that one already. Okay. All right. So let's see what spirit is guiding us to your answers here, where masculine energies perspective is concerned. Wow. Oh, wow. The Emperor, Aries energy of the Emperor, and the 7 of Pentacles. Man, this one is strong already because you're pulling a major in the Emperor. So you are already, this is already a focus. And I think you're very good at or will be good at this, because this almost sounds like obedience rather than submission. But anyway, maybe there's a little bit of difference there, but it's coming out so strong that it sounds more like obedience rather than submitting. So being able to listen, and that's why I'm saying it's so freaking strong, especially since it's so masculine. It's almost the energy of do what I say, the energy of listening to what I say and doing it, almost like this following instructions kind of thing. I am the ruler, I am leader, I am masculine, I am in charge, I'm the power structure here, that kind of. So it almost come off a little you know, oh my gosh, it comes out really strong, but it can be a good strong, because for example, when you pull a masculine energy in the Aries energy of Emperor, then you know that you're pulling one of the best masculine energies. But then because you're asking about the critical side of it, where you're finding out what's missing, you know, then it's different than saying, hey, that's who I'm going to be dating or so on. So this is saying what comes with this under here. Let me see. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, which is working on it. So that's something to work on. But already I know, based on our conversations before, that your energy is one of those submissive energy once you have who to submit to. Once it's the energy to submit to, you would submit. So that wouldn't be an issue. It's the part where I said before, it goes a little deeper than that. It sounds more bossy, a little bit more heavy. All right, let's move into it. Okay. All right. Spirit, could you be also saying that, okay, could it be also like you're lacking like leadership? It could be that too, lacking leadership or critical decision making. That comes through that too. But let's see what comes with it. We'll put it together for you once we're done. The Seven of Pentacles had to come down. So really it was a true clarification to the energy of the Emperor here, and the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. All right. You already have a strong work ethics. The Seven of Pentacles that came down with the Emperor here would have to do with strong work ethics. Yes, some masculine energy could think that, but then those maybe not be the category of masculine energies you're seeking. Because if you're seeking a specific masculine energy, your strong work ethics wouldn't mean anything to them, really. The ones that want strong work ethics are those who want feminine energy in the career department, in working field. But nonetheless, since it's from masculine perspective, it goes through it's not limiting only the masculine energy of that specific category that you're looking in. You see what I mean? It's just masculine perspective. So strong work ethics, which means they may want to see you in the energy of work, and that is so because it's the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles has to do with your work ethics, also working in this managerial, supervisory, or positions in career or jobs where you're in charge. So it seems like they look at that. Five of Swords and the Hierophant. I have a feeling this was going to come out because this is the energy of conflict, arguments, cussing out, as you would say, saying words that are mean, unkind, that's not received. I know this would have come out, Queen, but we already are aware of this, so it's not like a biggie here. The Five of Swords is that energy of fussing, fighting, war, arguments, disagreement, all of that. And in the energy of the Hierophant. So yes, if you're committing to someone or you're respecting someone, because this shows respect. This is that energy of showing respect, especially through the lineage of the Emperor here. So disrespect then, rudeness. Right? It deviates from the principles that they're expecting, that behavior, that type of behavior. So certain language, certain words, certain things they're not expecting from you there. Whoa. Temperance and the Five of Pentacles. So in the energy of Sagittarius, the energy of Temperance, it has to do with your patience. So and the Five of Pentacles. So if you're lacking that patience, it leads into the Five of Pentacles mode, because you get into this sad mode where you're feeling a little bit repressed or a little bit sad about things not progressing quickly, or maturing fast enough, or so on. So you're not patient. You're enough. Not that you're not patient at all, but enough to where it makes things more on the happy side, more on the agreeable side of things. The Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, now we're getting into something more you know, there's a saying, and this is what comes out in spirit here, so I'm just going to say what comes out, like that: think before you say something, or think before you talk, or think about what you're going to say before say it. That type of energy. The energy of the Hermit is that energy where you have that time to process things, think through things, before you actually put them out there, before they become heard, you know, a grounded foundation for someone. So it's that time in which you're able to think about your actions before acting. Think about what you're thinking to do before you actually put them, you know, into action. So I think execution is coming up here. Thoughtfulness, thoughtful executions. All right. Ooh. Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, as I know it, this was going to come because any masculine energy would want to talk about sexual contact and intimacy. Anything relating to intimacy would come up. And here's the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So they want you both to have a foundation of, they want it to be established and also sexy at the same time. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny of how many things a masculine energy expects from a feminine energy. And then when a feminine energy actually lay their expectations out down, you hear how it's too much. You want too much. But they want a lot now. They want a lot. Right? So they want you to have this steady, grounded, secure foundation about you, all while being wild and sexy and amazing and they want you to be that unicorn, that non-existent being that incorporate everything in one, all in one, maybe a robotic, one of those robots that they make. One of those sci-fi movies where they make these feminine energy robots to service. All right, 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. See your money coming up again. So money and family goes hand in hand with power, and so this is almost like a power structure. So if they're at the top of this little triangle here, they lead and everything else go down. It's like that umbrella effect. Follow. So they want to be the leader, and as I said, that in itself isn't an issue or problem for your energy from past discussions with you. If I remember correctly, that's never had been one of it, because you're that energy where once you're finding the masculine energy that suits your standards, then this would not become an issue of leadership and family. But this one wants family, your leadership, family, and all in one which is, as I said, from my knowledge, that's what you want. So here, Queen, I think masculine energies, one of what they look for is this constant secured person. So I guess not needy. What's coming out with that? Insecure, needy, clingy type of thing. All right. And one last one for your energy, and we call it good. The Fool and the Three of Cups. Whoa. So allowing time for fun, allowing time for enjoyments, allowing time for just leading a playful, lustful, I guess just letting go, just live and let go, live and let live. This energy of I think this reminds me of playing the fool, kind of. You're not behaving or acting as though you're at their level, whether educationally, whether conversationally, whether intellectually, whether I think it's that type of energy where you have to kind of dumb down your energy to feel like they are truly Lord, no wonder, no one. Hey, but anyway, Queen, I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't continue in this type of energy for too long here. But these are what, from a masculine perspective, that they're sending towards your energy here. That they're saying could be something that could be looked at, looked into, worked at, improved, whatever the case is, missing, whatever. So being happy-go-lucky, fun, outgoing, and having a lot of fun while leading the perfect family life, while being sexy and amazing, while being stable and not need what it's all-in-one. They want an all-in-one. They want a high-caliber woman, but with buffet, like that all-in-one you can eat. It's all there. But the high quality one, right? Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, Queen. Ooh, that did take some. Because one thing I don't like to, a part of my energy, I don't like to point out whether faults, or I don't like to point, because I guess I don't like it for myself. I don't like it for myself. All right. Like, love me for who I am, because I'm gonna love you for who you are, and trust me, masculine energy, they're missing so much, so much, and you have to still take it for what it is. Take them for who they are. Take them with all that's missing, all that needs improving, with all that needs working on, that they think they don't need to work on, or think anything is missing. So there you go. Take me for who I am. All right. Okay. Oh, I'll take this other thing here. I feel like I try to do all of that, but sometimes something always happens. Need to work on my communication. Yes, Queen. Whatever you identify, Queen Corey, I think was going to ghost anyways, but really use my blow up to extra justification, right? To justify it. I get you, Queen. I get you. I get you. Trust me, I get you. Like, wanted to find, it's like somebody searching for the perfect reason to do what they do. I know what you mean. Like, I got you now. I got you. I got you. Because now I can do this thing I've been wanting to do. I get you. I get you. All right, Empress and Queens, your girl is going to jump off. Oh no, I had a sign on here. Aquarius. It was Aquarius. Any Aquarius in the house still? I forgot a sign Aquarius was up under here. Let me see. I did see Aquarius. Yeah, it was Sunflower Air 89 said Aquarius. Maybe she clicked out, but it's okay. But if Aquarius was in the house, I would still do it. But if it clicked out, it's okay. All right. Your girl is going to... Any more questions for you, girl, before I take off? It's a happy night. I've been on here over 2 hours, okay. You're welcome, Lovesmith Queen, Glitter Queen. All right, Empress and Queens. It's Friday night. I hope you're going to have a beautiful night. I got back on Max again, so I'm going to see if I find something, although I have a feeling nothing is over there. And relax my energy. So without further ado, eat something jamlicious, have a jam beautiful night rest. You're a jamazing, jamtastic, jam wonderful Lovesmith. You do what you must, Queen. In your energy, I already see you as perfect, but all of us, even with perfection, can work on ourselves and improve in the areas we need to improve. I too need work. We're never perfect and will never be. And so I hope that my energies that find me accept me for who I am and love me for who I am with my imperfections, because God knows that I have to accept them with their imperfections. Do you have movie recommendations? Queen, I finally got to watch Mad Max. Max. Oh, Jesus, the newest one. It's no good. Mad Max, the one before Fury Road, was the best I've ever seen. This new one that I just watched, it's garbage. I don't know what, and it was a long one too. So I finally watched it. Anyway, Kong, the new Kong, not Kong, sorry, I'm saying Kong. Kong versus Godzilla, the new one, garbage. The what's the name of the ape one? What's the name of the ape one again? I'm not good with movie names. Kingdom of the Apes, the new one. The new movies are just no good to me. The ones before were perfect and fine. The way they make them now is just not my cup of tea. A series that I do love, I go back and watch my old series that I usually love, like Prison Break. I think there's no other series that I love more than Prison Break, Blacklist. So Prison Break, Blacklist. What's the one with White Collar? Prison Break, Blacklist, White Collar. I go back and watch those because they're very good, and I can't find new series to really match that type of. Oh, Dallas, not Dallas. What was the name of it? Not Dallas. I said Dallas, but it's not Dallas. It reminds me of Dallas. It reminds me of old time Dallas series, but it wasn't Dallas. What's the name of it? I'll have to see. But series like those. As for movies, one of my all-time favorite, if you want to watch this, is my all-time favorite is No Escape. No Escape. I love all the. I'm not a fan of, I like the Mission Impossibles, all of them, but I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise. I'm not a Tom Cruise fan, but I can't help but love all the Mission Impossibles. And since he's a star, it is what it is. But I love all the Mission Impossibles, every last one, up to the very newest. I'm not too much into that race one that Triple X is in, Fast and Furious. It's so. I'm not a Fast and Furious fan, but I watch them. I watch all of them, but I'm not a fan, but I watch them. And they're okay. Just because Triple X is in it. What else I enjoy? Heist. I forgot to put Heist in the mix. Heist. Money Heist. And it has to be the right Money Heist, because when you type in Money Heist, there are so many that come up. None of those garbage. It's the correct one is the one, I think it's Latino origin. They have this red mask. That's the correct Money Heist. It's called Money Heist. Then they made Money Heist France or Money Heist another country, whatever. Not that one. The original Money Heist. I love that series. I love movies that are disastrous, like high action, powerful disasters, Scandal. Ooh, I love Scandal. I loved Scandal. Anything with Shondaland. There are some more series that comes out other than Scandal that I did like too. So anything with kind of government, secret service, money heist, kind of those type of tension, type of high volume action type of movies I like. Yeah, I like the transporter movies too, transporters and so on, those type of movies. I'm not a comedy person. I'm not a low level drama person. I like horror, and horror movies are not horror movies like they were back then. These horror movies are just some stupid jump scares that they in dark places and they make that horror. No sir, that's not horror. Because I'm a back in the day Jason Egg, that back in the real horror, Nightmare on Elm Street type of horror. Well, I don't read too much like Nightmare on Elm Street, but just make a reference to it. So I like horror. These horror movies now, no thank you. Yeah, so anything with high volume action, good plot, good storyline, good character development, a good villain, a good protagonist, an antagonist, I love those. And I love strong female lead that kick ass. Not the ones that they make dumb down, stupid, and can't defend themselves and cannot do anything for themselves. I don't like those strong. I like strong female leads that are badass, like Nikita type of badass. I did like what's her name, Anna, but there's a couple Anna. Again, everybody made their version of Hannah. There's a ANNA and a HANNA. I love both. One of each. They're different. One is a HANNA and one's a ANNA. But then after those two, everybody else make their version of Anna, and it's a no. But if you can find the original ones. What else? Yeah. Huntsman. I like Huntsman. I like Equalizer, all of it. Even the very series they created from Equalizer, I like it. um, but all Equalizer. I like all of all of the. I don't like Matrix. I still don't even understand Matrix, even the new one. I've never understood it. Never want to understand. Never care for it. So I'm not a Matrix person. Um, but I like John Wick's, all of the John Wick's. So high voltage movies. The Saw movies is okay. I don't know. All of the Saw ones. The last one, Jigsaw, it was so. Halloween movies are all out now already. They have all Halloween horror movies, and I can't even find one I like. That's why I say these new movies that are they just dump a bunch of shit that not really hitting my fancy. So I end up going back to older movies that I did like and enjoy. But my all-time favorite, No Escape, man. Watch No Escape. No Escape. Oh, don't forget my Liam Neeson. All of Liam Neeson's. All of Liam Neeson. No matter what Liam Neeson is in. So all of it. Taken. All of Taken 1, 2, and 3. So all of Liam Neeson's. So certain movie stars I like. So I'm not a John Travolta fan at all. Right? And so who else? Who else can I think of? Who else can I think of? Yeah. Lord. So those are what I can think of now. Some of my, I'm sure I forget some of my faves, but those are the all-time favorites that I would recommend, and that I know it's really good, a good watch. But I'm action, but not the stupid actions that they put out and say it's action. No, I like the good written stories, and that can hold my attention. I usually say I'm going to give, when I click on something, I give it 10 minutes of fame. 10 minutes to develop a story enough to tell me, to draw my attention for me to say I want to sit and watch this. I always give it 10 minutes. So most of my movies, when you look at it, all of them is 10 minutes in and then I click off. So then you know that once you see I click on something and it's 10 minutes and I wasn't interested. They have to catch my attention within the first 10 minutes for me to be interested enough to say, whoa, this is going somewhere. I want to watch this. All right. Tarsheen said Planets of the East. Yeah. I don't. They didn't make it as good this time. Yes. Find one to kill. Yes. Love Smith say, why is that masculine energies will forgive certain women's mistake over others? And Queen, you also mentioned about dumbing down. Is it that I'm not speaking intelligently with men? No, I'm not saying you're not speaking intelligently. I'm saying sometimes you need to dumb it down and be less intelligent. Sometimes you have to allow them to seem more intelligent than you are, so they can feel like they are more intelligent. They don't want you to teach them anything, just plainly. They don't want you to be the one teaching them shit or telling them things they don't know or making them feel like they're stupid because you know more. So you have to now dumb yourself down so you seem like you don't know as much as they know. They like that they can teach you something or tell you something or pass on some information to you, while on the opposite side they hate hearing how intelligent you are and how dumb they are. They don't like it. Excuse me. So no, it's a reverse. And no, I did not say that. You see, that's why I tell you I don't want to do the reading, because that's no, Queen, none of that. And why masculine energies forgive certain women's mistake over others. I don't know. If it's a comparison of the same exact act, the same exact mistake, I can only boil it down that. So if someone has a marriage, a masculine energy have a marriage, and their wife cheat on them, and this masculine energy decide to forgive his wife, then for example, another masculine energy that's married and his wife cheated on him and he decided he needed a divorce. So comparison to comparison, that way it just has to do with the different masculine energies and their standards. One may feel like they're soft-hearted enough, gentle enough, forgiving enough, loving enough, empathetic enough to forgive his wife and her, missteps, while another feel like, I don't have that heart for you to forgive you for your shit. You slip, you slide. I think it's more a matter of their own individual standards at that point. Some energies are naturally more forgiving than others. Why do you think some energies walk over others and they can't walk over another? Because this one you can walk over, wipe under your feet, stampede them, and another one you can't even make the first step towards them before they punch you back. So I think it's more personality than anything else. Some people are just naturally more loving and forgiving and understanding than others are. Some people are more tolerant, some are non-tolerant. And I fall into the non-tolerant category. I'm over here. Right? So I understand what it's like to, if someone does me hurt, pain, or wrong, they're out the door rather being forgiven. While over here, the person forgiven, I find it difficult to understand why you would forgive such an egregious sin. While over here, I am justifying that you did this, it's unforgivable, or if I do forgive you, I forgive you all the way out. So I think it's more individual at that point than saying masculine energies. You just have to find a forgiving one, a loving one, a compassionate one. But if you find one that's hard-hearted or like, oh, I'm not, you don't mess with me, then that's what you get. So I think at that point, it become more individualized than anything else. Some will accept and forgive, and some are non-accepting and non-forgiving. So I think that's it. And you're super interested and cool. Oh, I was talking about your personality. Oh, okay. No, queen. There's no comparison. I think where we go wrong is when we compare with each other. I've never found myself ever comparing myself to another feminine energy ever, and will never, because we're just that different. I think when we start to look at other people and look at, as you say, their personality or what, everybody is born a certain way with certain personalities that naturally develop over time and makes them the individual they are. Some energies may not find this kind of personality their cup of tea and want another feminine energy type of personality that's more laid back, more relaxed, non-evasive. Just, you see what I mean? So that's why I say you have to be who you are, because you're going to be attracting the exact energy that loves that about you. Don't ever compare. Don't ever find yourself thinking you're lacking something because of what someone else may have. Because I may lack something you have. You see what I mean? And we're all lacking something somebody else have. And then we'll never feel fully complete or fully So, because as soon as I see, I'm gonna, oh man, I could do that, or oh, I like that. Then I see another one. Oh, that. So there's gonna be something in every energy that we're gonna find that we lack or don't. So you just have to come to a complete understanding that I am who I am. I'm made who I am, right? And that's me. That's just individual me and be authentically you. So comparison is never a good thing with any energy at all. And any energy ever try to compare you, get rid of them like lice. Get rid of them like lice. The same thing you do to a lice, do to that energy. Don't let nobody compare you with anybody either. Because you're not like anybody, you're not anybody, and you don't want to be like anybody else but you. So that is it. I have two girls, and they're two different you see what one is Aries, one is Leo. They're like they're two different personalities, and it's the beauty of seeing who they are as individuals and loving that about them. Now, why would I want to change my little Leo into Aries and my little Aries into Leo? It doesn't make any sense. Why every energy, everybody comes together with their personality and their shades of it's that everything, and it just make it so beautiful together. If everybody was the same thing, it would be monotonous. It would be boring because I get bored so easily too. So I'm so glad I have different personalities to deal with, because it's just how it is, Queen. Loving who you are, that's it. Loving who you are, and once you love who you are, you're confident with who you are. Trust me, everybody else will catch on to it, and who don't, skedaddle. Who cares? Right? Oh my gosh, I feel like they harshly judge me and cut me off easily. Most of my female friends do way worse than what I do, and men always chase them. Jesus. I don't know, Queen. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know your circle of friends, and I don't know what they'll be doing that's worse than what you're doing. All I can say is, for me, I've never found it, and that's why I said it depends on personality too. I've never found it necessary to bring myself to a masculine energy where we start to, I don't know, man. I get it. I get it, though, Queen. I get it. It's different. It's different. That's why I'm telling you, it's different, Queen. Everybody live a different life, I guess, in a different way, you know. And I don't know. I guess surround yourself with different friends. Surround yourself with the friends. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that, Queen, because I don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. You're actually quite sweet. Of course, I know you are, Queen, and overly nice until they cross. Of course, I know you. You're Scorpio, Queen. You know, they say, I say, tell me your sign and I tell you who you are. You know how they say, show me your friends and I tell you who you are. Tell me your sign and I tell you who you are. I know, Queen. Scorpios are very sweet, man, until you cross them. I know, Queen. You don't have to tell me. One is sitting right here. One is sitting right here. Right? So, one is sitting right here, Queen. I know. But I think you're right. It's not good. I shouldn't argue with my. Yes, Queen. I don't think that's good for your energy. You know, their masculine energies, your feminine energy. Yeah. If they get to a point where you feel like you have to argue with them, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Because you are in the category of my feminine energy where you're going to surround yourself with masculine energies that are very respectful of you and of your energy. And so there's no rudeness attached to it in any way, no rudeness at all. It's just all respect, right? No rudeness. And you want to make sure that when you're in a connection, there's no rudeness in it, right? Because as an energy disrespect me, man, I don't tolerate disrespect at all. As an energy disrespect me or try to disrespect, they're out. I don't care what we've done before or how much of it we've been before. I don't care how close we are. I don't care if they sew us on as Siamese twins. We're gonna have to do a surgery and disconnect, because as soon as disrespect come in, that's one of the things I cannot tolerate in life. Rudeness, disrespect, for me, that's a no-no for me. So I make sure I set that standard for me by never disrespecting you, or never, you see what I mean? So if I never disrespect you and I'm never rude to you and never nasty to you, what energy would I bring you for you to be rude, disrespectful, or nasty to me? Because I'm never that to you. I'm always addressing you with respect, with understanding, with kindness, with it. So therefore, how would my respect and my kindness and brings out rudeness and disrespect? Like, I wouldn't get that. So the minute you're disrespectful to me, I'm gonna cut that energy off, because I never do anything or say anything or behave anyway to project disrespect onto you. So therefore, don't send it onto me. Don't send it my way. I feel disrespected when they lie, flake, or do things that's not aligned with their word. Okay, so a lie make you feel disrespected. Okay, Corey lied and flaked on me, which would be okay. So now So now see, we have two different understanding of what disrespect is. Because I don't see lying as disrespect. Okay. I get it now, Queen. I get it. See, the way we receive something, you see how different it can be? Because if someone lied to me, I don't receive that as disrespect. But you would think it's disrespectful if someone lied to you. Okay. I see. Okay, I see. Because I have to look back now and say, in my actions, if I've ever lied to someone, that means every time I lied to someone, I would be disrespecting them. And I wouldn't feel that way either. So I wouldn't feel like if I tell somebody a lie, I disrespect it. Okay, so I had to check with myself. For a minute there. Would I feel like I disrespected someone if I lied to them? My answer to me and myself would be no. Would I feel disrespected if someone lied to me? And my answer still remain no. So that means it's equal there. So I'm not trying to say, okay, if I lie, it's okay, but if they lie, it's not okay. So you see, sometimes I like to check myself sometimes. So it's just a difference in what we accept and that's why everybody, Queen, have their own standards and their own values and their own principles. And the key now is to find somebody that align with those values and those principles and those beliefs. That would be the key now, to find someone. Because as I said, lying is so easy. Lying is become the fabric of someone so quickly rather than the truth. So it's easy for somebody to lie to you. Really easy. So I would never take a lie as disrespect, because I assume I assume like once somebody mouth open, it's lying anyway. So since I assume that once it opens, some lies coming out of it, or some partial truths, some half truth, I would feel disrespected every time I talk to somebody. But Queen, I get you though. I get you though. It's just your rule for yourself, and I get it. I get it. All right, I'm gonna jump off of here because then we're gonna get into um. I get it, Queen. I I don't just disrespect out of nowhere. It's when someone acts out on me. I get it, Queen. If you tell me you'll be at my house at 5 p.m. and lie to me, that's disrespectful. Okay. So if someone say I'll be there at 5 and they don't follow through with it, you see it as being disrespectful. Okay. Okay, so I wouldn't receive that. See, for me personally, I wouldn't receive that as disrespectful. If someone say they're gonna be there at 5 and didn't show up at 5, I may be disappointed, but not feeling like it's disrespectful, because there could be many reasons why the person didn't show up at 5. I'm a time person too, so I get you. I have respect for punctuality, but I would excuse. I think at this point it's just yeah, it's just personal things like that, because for me that would be very trivial to other things that I regard as disrespect. So I guess maybe then it's blatant disrespect I'm talking about, and not just things like that. Because things like that to me are trivial to put in the category of disrespect. So maybe blatant disrespect then. Like cursing then. Like calling you names, or saying obviously hurtful things, unkind things. So maybe that's what I mean when I say disrespect. Bad words, which is curse words, calling your name, um, shouting at you, like raising your voice to certain decibels, like belittling and so on, stuff like that. That's what I see as disrespect. Um, all right. Yes, or letting me know they'll be late. I get it, Queen. I get it. I get it. I get it. So a lie is just disrespect to you. I get it, Queen. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, Queen. I'm gonna jump off of here. I appreciate your time. It's just a matter of, you know, finding the individuals who feels like that too. Feels like that too. You know. Mm, yeah. Uh, okay. Okay. You put me in thinking mode. You put me in deep thought there about what disrespect may mean to so many different people. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Empress and Queens, much love to your energies. I love being here. I love the discussions. I love listening to your hearts. And I do understand where you're all coming from. I think over time, back in younger energies, I think I was more, hot headed, more intolerant, less understanding, less empathy. In this, in with more knowledge and more wisdom and more experience, and yet still at this point, I'm very intolerant of certain things. But then if I should think about your level of intolerance when it comes to like a lie, wow. So now I think mine is not as great as I thought. Because I thought I was like, woo. But I would not add lie to my list because I assume when people open their mouth, I have little trust that they're not lying. So therefore, I would feel disrespected quite frequently. You know, every conversation I have, I would maybe feel disrespected, and I can't cover my part either because if I need to lie, I'm gonna lie. I can tell you this right now. If it's necessary for me to lie, I will. If it's necessary, I'm not gonna just lie for no reason. But if it's necessary for me to lie, I will. Let me see. Jan 3TT. Are you doing free readings? What can I do? Don't want to harm my kid's father, but I want to do drama. Jan 3TT3. A warm welcome to you. I did my free reading segments. My free reading segment are sign by sign, you know, readings that's general. But if you have a personal questions, those are 20, 25, 30 and up. I recommend 25. My cash app is at the top of the chat. It's a clickable link. And the 25 gives you a full. 30 and up gives you bigger reads. You don't want to harm your kid's father, but I want to, with no drama, have him leave my home. Okay, so you're trying to have him leave without the drama part of it, and you don't want to harm him. Queen, don't harm him, because if you harm him, you have to think about your kids there. You have to think about your kids, and creating harm to someone would take your freedom away. So now you'd be away from your kids. So you have to hold it. No harm in that. You have to hold that, queen, for your kid's sake. Because then you'd end up harming him and leaving him with your kids. So he would still have your kids while you're gone away, because if you harm him, you know what that's going to, what problem that's gonna attract for you. Yeah. Queen, I need to leave the love crap alone. It's just me and Omelette. Oh my. You know how Omelette loves you sincerely, deeply, unconditionally, forever, infinity, until that's a kind of love that you're looking for. I get it. The love of children and the love of pets and so on, and it's so deep and unconditional and special and like none other. And it's like we want to find a love connection that works that way. With the exception, it has intimacy to it, and it's hard to find. So it's not only you, queen, it's difficult to find for all energies. It's just that a lot of energies become more expertly at knowing how to go about finding it. Right. And that just take a lot more experience and time and understanding of how energies work and what the do's and don'ts and the ins and outs and the games you have to play. Right? The act you have to put on and all of that. All right. So okay, I'm gonna go Empress and Queens. Jan 3TT3. Hang in there. I'm gonna jump off of here, Empresses and Queens. I've hung in here long enough for the night. Yes, it's almost 3 a.m. Okay. All right, Empress and Queens. Have a good night. Hope all is well with your energy, Jan 3T33. But I'm gonna be jumping off of here. Um, Let me check my cash app. Let me make sure first before I jump off. Okay, she didn't send anything, so just making sure before I jump off. All right, how do they become experts? I buy all the books. All right, Queen, we can further discuss that on tomorrow because it's just about adjusting to the will of whomever you're looking for. You have to set a goal. Okay, so we'll talk about it more tomorrow, Queen, to show how it's deliberate. You set a goal, and as I said before, you pursue that goal, and no matter what, you don't deviate from it. So you're not looking at certain things, you're not looking at things a certain way. You know your goal and you know how to reach that goal, and when you reach that goal, then you can do adjustments, but no adjustment along the way till you achieve that goal. So we can discuss that further. Much love to you, Empress and Queens. Eat something jamlicious. Have a jam beautiful friends. Glitter, Empress and Queens. See you tomorrow in my life. Much love to you always. Blessings and abundance, love and playfulness.